live. I gotta put up the Super Smash Bros, but this is the Blackpilled Podcast. Now, before we get started, I want to actually just come up front and say that this is not going to be something that is going to take over the channel. We're going to do both. We're doing both regular videos and the podcast at the same time. So, Grizzlo, Billy, I got them both here. This is Grizzlo right here with the Ski Mask, the Slump God. And Billy's got the Simpsons right here over here. And then, you know me. What up?
You sure you're live?
Yeah, I'm live.
All right, I don't see it on your channel. Maybe
I just got the notification right now.
I'm live.
Refreshing.
Mission 10 is messaging me right now. What do you think Mission 10 has to say?
I guess my phone's retarded. I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think?
Anyway.
Link me your stream. Bro, we're live, bro. We're live. Hey, Ibs. Doomed. He's live. Who is this? Bro, it's me, Ibs. You know me, bro. You know me. I know you know me somehow. All right, Billy, let's get it started off. Doomers and the Doomer lifestyle. Who here's a Doomer?
Doomers.
I'm peak Doomer.
You're peak Doomer? You're
I am
Doomer?
the essence of Doomer.
How so?
Nobody is more Doomer than
How
me.
so?
Well,
Should we go off and describe what a Doomer is?
Yeah. Because I'm looking it up on my phone as we speak.
You don't know what it... Should we
I know
educate
it is. I
them?
just had to make sure. Yeah.
Should we black pill you?
Yes.
This is the Blackpilled Podcast.
this is the Blackpilled Podcast.
I'm looking at your channel. I still don't see the live.
Don't worry
I was
about it.
watching it.
I see the chat.
Are you
People are
sure?
here.
All right. Maybe it's just me then. Who knows? Oh, no, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there now.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay, so
Falling into the femboy void. Time to go Joker mode. What is Joker mode? What would you guys think Joker
we
mode
live in a
is?
society.
We live in a
Yeah.
society?
go full society mode and like what
Yes.
Joker did.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Black Pill Doomer Joker mode? Does that mean he's gonna go out and like shoot people or something? Is that what it is? Mask off? Mask off? What do you guys... What does mask off mean, Billy?
Like taking your mask off, or
Yeah,
You're all so
It's
woke.
like taking off... It means you're like woke. You're not showing your sheepness anymore.
oh, like
It's
true
like-
wokeness. Not
Yeah.
like
Here,
fake,
let me
like
see if I can find the
liberal
meme.
wokeness.
Yeah. Like mask... Like you're not feeding into their lies. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to
Why
find
are-
the meme.
Why are people
So you said-
spamming based?
Based. The Based Podcast.
Based on what?
Fuck. All right. Trying to find this meme. I think it's pretty far up here.
Dude
Actually,
just said
Billy-
Mask Off by Future.
Oh, here it is.
For the
Here it is.
legend.
Bro, we live, boy. We live. All right, so here it is. Time to go Joker mode. What? You know, like mask off, Doomer, Black Pill. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
That rings a bell.
I saw that.
So what does it mean? What does he mean by mask off, Doomer, Black Pill?
I think it's like it's 100% real. You know what I mean? Like woke type shit.
He's
Yeah,
in the,
like
he's
showing your true Doomer self.
Yes.
Black pilled. Exactly. It's
Yes.
like
He's
fucking.
buying-
It's just right there. Go
he's-
Joker mode.
He's in the Black Pill. But how
Because
come
like in the Joker movie, like he said he's tired of what did he say? I'm tired of acting like when he killed those people. He said he was tired of it, acting like it wasn't funny.
Yeah, what you fucking deserve.
Yeah,
he was like, yeah, no, I know what you mean. He was like, fuck, what was it?
he's like, you think it's funny, and then he was like,
Oh, he was like,
I do, and I'm
I'll
tired of
continue
acting
to
like it's not, or some
listen
shit like
with
that.
Ibs
Like he went
mode.
full Joker, fucking mask off,
Oh,
black
God.
pill mode.
because he was like, you think killing these people is funny? You think this whole thing is a joke? He's like, I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Let's see what
Maybe
the one guy
that,
said
maybe not that big of an extreme. Grizzlo,
wide.
bro, you donated. Why you on the podcast yourself, bruh?
I don't know. Who cares? It's basically a black pill equivalent to leaving the closet and coming out. Yes. Let's go with that.
So, like, why did he choose black pill and not in the between, where it's like, you know, not a red pill, but it's not Jew pilled?
I think it's because when you mix red and blue.
It's purple, bro.
I'm retarded. Never mind.
It's purple.
I think it. I don't know. Maybe
are
it's
we
called
live
black
on
pill because you
Twitch?
go.
No, we're live on YouTube. How come my shit came up for Twitch though? Oh, live on YouTube. That's tight. It does that now. That's cool. Blackpilled. Look how cool that looks on my Discord thing. Joker funny. He killed man funny.
Yeah, I saw it.
You damn.
I am gay for PS4. Oh god.
Okay. So should we get Jew pilled? Should we bring out the Jew pill?
What would white pilled be?
I
think white pill would be simping for the cops. That's what white people do.
Someone said violet pilled. They're making fun of me. I know.
So, do you like Israel? Should we bring up Israel?
Yes.
We're sending more money to a country that doesn't even exist than we are in our own country. Come on, man. Okay, that stimulus check did come in, but not for me though.
Ethan has enough money.
Fuck that dude Trump.
My mom didn't get it either. She got like 12 cents.
Bro, I'm gonna square up with them if he does. He didn't give me my tax return either.
Dude,
they owe me money. If the CIA, if the government, if you're watching, you owe me money. You owe me like $2,000. Where's my money? Israel's fake.
Yeah.
It's a fraud.
I don't know, man. It was stupid. It's just like I saw on the news. They were like, "Oh yeah, because of this technicality, withdrew their bank." Like, just shut the fuck up and give us the money. Like, it's like
this country. It could be giving me my money, but instead of giving me my $2,000 to support my life and patronize my YouTube channel, they're sending it to Israel? Israelites? What?
They haven't been cool since Jesus died.
It's like okay, oh, they can't eat bread. They're too poor to afford bread and clean water and stuff like that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Twitter.
What about Africa? You know what I mean? Like it's dumb.
Fuck Africa.
Yeah, fuck Africa.
I need this shit too. We all need to survive. We all got our own struggles, you know? Maybe the child in Israel that died of starvation, maybe he died, but put me in there, I'm different. I can survive. I got a brain like that.
What you gonna do, eat pussy?
PUBG. That is a person in your chat. I think it's time for a ban.
Will you upload this as a video? Yeah, it's gonna be put up as a VOD.
Yes.
Ibs is black? No, I'm not black. I just need free money. That doesn't make me black, you racist.
Damn, you got that food stamp, EBT.
I need
unemployment check.
I would have bought it if
I need my government mandated money check. They ain't got me going to school. They got the teachers on the online class. You know what the teachers are doing? They're just putting up the thing online and they're just sitting back not teaching anything. They get a free vacation. They just got to upload it and grade it.
Yes.
The computer already grades like 50% of it.
For real. I have a 33 in social studies because I haven't been submitting anything.
Bro, college has been kicking my ass. Now, here we go. Here, the Jew pill. Who do you think runs the world behind the scenes?
Jews.
The Illuminati.
But who is the Illuminati?
I have no idea.
It's the Jews.
They're for the richest.
Now listen,
most powerful
everything on
Jews.
before we get in trouble for talking about them, anything on this podcast that I'm saying is satire and is not meant to be taken seriously.
Yes, that's the politically correct thing we're gonna say.
So don't take anything here seriously. Now, did the Jews actually kill Epstein? What do you guys think? Was it the Jews or was it Hillary Clinton?
Is Hillary Clinton a Jew?
Together? Is she a Jew? I don't think they're. Are they Jewish?
Why did the Jews have power?
Wait, was Jeffrey Epstein himself a Jew? He had that big ass nose. I don't know.
Yes, Epstein.
Dude, you're right. Holy shit! And it's weird because like the Jews, they run the fucking porn industry. So, and he was a fucking
the corner of the porn
pedophile island.
Power. I don't understand. Oh yeah, they had a whole island where they just hang out. Why do they have so much power? Jews.
Because when they came over from World War II, they established themselves in the
Jews,
hierarchy.
Trump, and the Clintons.
Yes.
Wait, what about the hierarchy?
Well, like when they came over, they established themselves in well, it's hard to explain, but when they came over from after World War II, they got new lives and worked up and established themselves, and now they have like their own supremacy of like, and people like they try to act like it's not real, but the Jewish supremacy is real.
One guy just said Abe's going to get banned.
No, they own 90% of property in America or something. I heard they own a lot.
Dude, they own everything, dude.
Money grubbing.
oh shit.
It's crazy how like, but the thing is, I hate how they've rose so like high in power that they have like a system going where people like me, you, or it's really hard for us to get our own system going. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want any competition. It's like, I think the closest person is probably Jay-Z. He's educated on this, man. He's black-pilled. He's Jew-pilled. He talks about in that one song, the story of OJ, he talks about it. Why do you think Jews own 90% of America? I'll tell you how they did it. And then he explains how they be flipping money, man. Flipping money, getting rich off of it, and not teaching
buying
anybody.
Up stuff and then flipping
they buy stocks, and then they get in higher positions of power.
They don't teach. The thing is, they keep their secrets about how they do it to themselves. They don't...
Dude, that's like using gems in Clash of Clans. Like, that's like a cheat code.
It kind of is, but it's in a way where it's respectable, where they had to get to that position somehow. Yeah. But now that they're here, they're not sharing. They're not giving anybody a chance.
The thing is,
like respect. Like, come on.
Yeah, the thing is, Jay-Z. He's like the leader of the hip hop Illuminati, and they control. They control like the world in the sense of like the hip hop like the hip hop side. The culture, the black culture, they control all that, the style, the flair, what's popular, what's popping in music, what's not.
Who does black culture?
Jay-Z and the hip hop Illuminati.
Yeah, you're
the hip hop Illuminati, exactly, because he's trying to emulate what the Jews are doing.
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to do, and he's the closest one.
But he's doing it. But he's doing it in the black culture instead of the Jewish culture.
Yeah,
I mean, the entertainment, the black entertainment culture.
A bunch of rappers just started wearing I don't know if what's something that's not too crazy, but like would actually go for.
I think face tattoos. They came out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, they disappeared. No, I mean Lil Wayne started that trend. But like, okay, so like you could start like Ian Dior. He wears like Dare shirts because it's like he's a drug addict, but really, you know what I mean. But like,
he's trying to promote anti-drug.
Yeah. If
it's like ironic.
I think it's just like his like vibe. Like he's he raps about doing drugs, but he's wearing a like stay away from drugs shirt. I think that's just still cool. But if a lot of people started doing that, then that would catch on, and people would start thinking, "Oh, this is sick. I want to put on a Dare shirt and be like Ian Dior."
Exactly. It's just
like mocking.
It's the sheeps.
It's like I don't know. It's a little bit of both. I just think it's like saying something. Yeah.
He's being ironic with it because like it's the Dare shirt, and they pound in your head that drugs are bad in school. Yeah, so like he's wearing the shirt while he's also
he takes openly smoking cigarettes and weed and with the shirt on.
Yeah, it's ironic humor. Like it's funny. It makes sense.
So it's supposed to be like kind of like a sarcastic vibe type shit, like a mockery of it. It's like he's just wearing it and be like, here's what they showed and here's what they told you, but this is what I'm doing and this is where I'm at doing it.
Yes.
I will tell you though, kids, drugs are bad. Drugs are pretty bad. You don't want to do that shit.
You don't want to do the hard shit.
Don't do that hard shit.
You're supposed to say drugs are bad, and then you're like, well, not the hard shit.
Not the hard shit, though.
The hard shit. Don't do the hard shit.
Stay woke. Stay woke. Remember that. People, there are hints in your life. There are hints that people are going to be giving you. Like, you're going to be seeing lessons and shit in your life that are going to be opportunities that you need to grab. And that's how you get out of that doomer lifestyle. You gotta look for opportunities. But the thing is, opportunities don't just come. You have to actually go out there and look for them a little bit. And the more you look for them, the more they're going to come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you, the doomer and like the incel, it's kind of they can intertwine with each other. Like,
they do. If you fall into that mindset,
doomers and incels. Like if you're a doomer, you're most likely an incel, or if you're an incel, you probably have doomer traits like stay in your room all day and shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't really go out and do shit. And like a word for, I guess, incels and doomers is like, just like don't let life get the best of you.
Yeah, don't let life get the best of you.
Just make the best.
See it as a new challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenge that you can get over. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all been in that depressive, doomer state where we're all just fucking, where our minds are in the gutter and we're thinking everything's shit and stuff. And then we're like, this is probably the worst it gets. But then once you get over it, you feel amazing. You feel completely amazing. It's something that everybody goes through throughout their teenage years, to like from the start of their teen years to the end of their teen years, to like they're like 19, 20, 21, It's just something that we have to get over. It's like, I feel like they don't explain it to you as much in school. It's like psych ed, right? They always taught us about puberty and how it's not only going to affect like our bodies, but our minds as well. They don't go over the effect on the mind as much. I just think they don't go over it.
Yeah, they don't go over a lot of important stuff. Like, I don't want to learn about if the Spartans were better than the Athens. I want to learn how to invest money and like
exactly.
if, like mental health type shit. But like, yeah, when I was in like, I think it was like a year ago, it was like everyone like it was, I go to this like, everyone's like rich and perfect school except for me. So I was just this sucks, life's not fair. I just kept like, like feeling bad for myself and being like, I wish it could be like this. And then I was like, that doesn't help anyone, and just being like that isn't going to change anything.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
It was
getting out of the doomer status is like being like awoken, like being woke for the first time ever, like being blackpilled, like you just know. Yeah. And like you're just like self-aware and you realize like, that it's just like a new awakening.
If someone's doing better than you in something or just seems like they're way more happy, it's real like obviously like
it's all in the moment too.
Yeah, obviously being depressed isn't like a just be happy. Like, that's not how it works, obviously. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, you can kind of, like, control whether you're going to let, like, these little things beat you up or eat you out.
People are like...
Not eat you out.
People are like... They say, oh, you can't just tell a depressed person, just be happy. But I literally went to therapy this fall, and the therapist literally told me, hey... I know this isn't like that good of an advice, or you might think this is BS or something, but if you constantly tell yourself that you're happy, eventually you'll just become happy. It works too. It doesn't work 100%, and you get used to it, but it works fairly good if you just remember the good times. Think about the good times instead of the bad times instead. Just try your hardest. Remember. And if there is no good times, guess what? It's time to go make some, bro. Go outside of your house, do fucking something.
Well, hold up. I mean, someone just said you're depressed, just be happy. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying like, and we're not saying to brainwash yourself. We're just saying like
we are saying to brainwash yourself. You have to sometimes. It's better to be dead and suicidal than to be, or it's better to be brainwashed. That came out bad. It's better to be brainwashed and telling yourself to be happy and stuff, but you're alive. And maybe, who knows, now that you're pretending to be happy, maybe more happy opportunities are going to come to you. But at the same time, would you rather be pretending, or would you rather be, suicidal and almost on the verge of suicide, right? Okay, it's like, at least you're alive and one.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying like, but sometimes just being like, I'm happy, like doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I know that like you gotta like be like, just keep going, just keep, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's
But the thing like if you go to therapy, like I went to a therapist and he didn't tell me exactly that. Like I don't know if Ibs is paraphrasing, but my like besides being like on medication, my therapist, he basically told me to just try to have an optimistic look at life.
Exactly. It works a lot.
That's kind of like, people say that's bad, but like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna like? He can talk. They can talk through you with talk your problems through you, but there's no magic happy switch. You can't just turn on.
From my experience with counseling, it's really just they let you do the talking until you discover the solution to your problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it goes a lot of times. Yeah. But I want to talk about someone posted something in the chat saying about how you brainwash yourself to being depressed. You can just brainwash yourself to being undepressed or happy. And I actually back that up. I think that's true. It's like you subconsciously do brainwash yourself into being depressed because you just keep beating yourself up. You wallow in the self-pity,
Yeah.
It feels good in the moment, but then eventually you get trapped in there and you don't want to be trapped in there. So you do have to sometimes rewire it's not even brainwashing. I'd rather call it rewiring. You're rewiring your brain to be more, more optimistic, more, picking out the small stuff that you enjoy in life and then focusing on the small stuff that you enjoy. That way it just fills up your life. Maybe the small stuff will become the big stuff in life.
Yeah. I was talking with my friend who was like, pretty much like borderline suicidal. Like I'll say it, like, and I was just like, okay, so what do you like to do? Like, I like to draw something. I was like, find like the most joy you can in that and just like ride, like ride that out. Like type thing where like, you wonder why like Jamaicans are always happy. They have a different mindset. Like obviously like, your brain just like adapts to your situation and like levels of Like it's just like everything's like a meter. Like if you're on like a certain stage, it goes back. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like the thing is, my 8-year-old brother will think it's the end of the world when he like fucks up his drawing. But like, it's like that type of thing. But like if I don't know, like just something that like Jamaica, like super like poor country, they're always happy there. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I was making sense, but basically what I'm saying
I get what you mean. Like
a
lot of mistakes.
And,
a lot of like the mistakes in life are just minor setbacks. They're not like
once you go through a lot, you can kind of elevate your awareness of what's around you. That's the one thing that I've gained from like a good like 3 like really shitty years of my life. You got like a whole new outlook on life, and it'll help you more than in other situations.
Chat's not
the thing about depression is me and Ibs in private, we were talking about like mind over matter, and
it really is.
People can like convince themselves like and be like show physical signs of something that isn't really there because like in their mind they believe it. So like if you're always hard on yourself and you have like and I deal with this a lot because I've like even ever since I could remember, I've always had low self-esteem and depression.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something you have to deal with, and a lot of people get mad when they say you have to do it yourself, or because like I was saying, there's no magic turn-on switch. You can't just talk to a therapist and then next thing you know,
we're not saying like depression doesn't exist, but there are like ways around that besides just being like I hate life. Like it'll never be happy.
Someone can't help you if you don't help yourself.
Yeah, I see people on Twitter being like, "I'll never be happy again," and it's like, okay, well, you probably won't if you keep thinking like that.
You won't.
Like if you there's a difference. There's a difference between like okay, like say someone lost someone. Nice. Like say if someone you love or something died or something.
Right.
Like,
yes.
Like that's like there's different levels to depression.
Yeah.
Like if you're suicidal because like you have low self-esteem and you don't think you can get a girlfriend or something like that. You just need to change your mindset because like having like it's
having that mindset is not going to help you.
No,
changing
it's
it
very
up
prominent.
is going to help you. And if you don't feel go ahead.
Oh, and well, I was gonna say like this leads to like the whole like the rise of the incel and shit and like the extreme the rise of male suicide rates because of like I don't know what's wrong with our generation now, but like men are just being more depressed, and I guess they can't find women, or
I think it's just everybody's becoming depressed,
Yeah,
life
but
is
like
just depressing sometimes. Hello?
Males, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you just.
But like,
you got out again.
Fuck.
Billy,
did I?
Yeah.
Am I good now?
You good now?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay. Specifically in men, the suicide rate has like went up by like 30%. Like not 30%, but like 20%. Like it's really like it shot up, and it's like because of the rise of like the incel and shit. And
yeah, there are no female school shooters, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
No, there was a female shooter, but she failed. Remember the one girl that shot up YouTube headquarters, and she failed.
Yeah. But like it was, I know what you mean. But like,
it wasn't love motivated. Or like unattractive motivated.
Well, no, she was just crazy. Period. But like, we're talking more about like like young men being like so disenfranchised with like the reality of world where they just think existence is pointless, so they go on a killing spree or whatever. Shit like that.
You don't see any. I mean, women be like men are trash all the time on Twitter, but you don't see any people that are ready to grab an AK over like female wise. Like
right.
Yeah. No one's that hateful. Like they have a different. I don't know if it's genes or just like culture, but they have a different way of looking at that.
She did it because her video only made 63 cents.
What's up?
The lady that shut up YouTube, she did it because her video only made 63 cents.
Yeah, but like she was crazy. Like that.
If someone did that for every time their video got demonetized, no Twitter. There would be no more YouTube.
Bro,
no.
I don't know, this incel mindset. It's like, can you blame them sometimes? It's like like people in general are just under stress 24/7 over like the stupidest shit. It's like, fucking, you got college work, you got work, you got, your dreams you want to focus on, you got women, you got, all these things you got to worry about.
And sometimes things just come crashing down.
And by women, I don't mean like a bunch of women. I mean just like, just look. I mean, it's gonna be a worry word if you like, you have your own fucking person you got to worry about. They probably worrying about you just as much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Someone said you can be strong, confident, and cool with accepting meaningless of existence and pointlessness of common life goals.
Well, that's not
life
okay
is not
because
meaningless.
I think it is, but some people's
life
perception of meaningless
make out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that you got to make your own. Like,
yeah, I mean, but some people's like. I get what he's saying, where you should just, not worry about life or whatever. But, like, some people's perception of meaningless is, like, I can just kill people and it don't matter. Like, there's some people, they're just crazy.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, life has meaning in the sense that, like, if I shoot someone, I made an impact. Like, that matters. Like, I can't
What is the meaning of life, though? I mean,
I think it's just find a philosophy. Like, maybe some people, their meaning is to create art that will outlast them. Like, some people will try to make a masterpiece. Some people will just do cocaine and try to have fun. Jeez. Like, there really is nothing.
If you're talking about like on a scientific level, the meaning of life is just to procreate, to create more offspring.
But what's the meaning of that? Is that to make the most evolved species?
Yes, bacteria do that to further their evolution.
Well, we just have a human. There's like in human nature just to keep thriving.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so chat cringe. Okay,
so your mom just said cringe.
Should we get back cringe mode? Should we get back to the doomer and the incel talk?
Yeah. We're losing viewers. Yeah.
All right. Let me spit this incel shit. Okay. The mindset of the incel.
Lay down some facts for me. I want to go off some facts.
Okay. With the rise of social media and instant access to, with the rise of social media and access to, these dating sites and shit, that has caused a lot of people to be disenfranchised with the real world, and B, the 80-20 rule, right?
Yeah, the 80-20 rule.
Remind me. Yeah.
The 80-20 rule is the 80% of women go the top 80% of women go for the top 20% of guys, which leaves the bottom 80 it leaves the bottom men of like 7 and under in short supply of relationships. And if you're into this incel MGTOW shit, there's a thing called the sexual marketplace. And the sexual marketplace is like it's like kind of like equivalent exchange where it's like stocks and bonds where like a 7 shouldn't, like a 7, like if someone's like a 7 out of 10,
yeah,
you cut out
while but women who are like a 2 out of 10 strive for the men that are an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, and a 10 out of 10, while the lesser men are at the bottom and they can't find relationships. And this has created a lot of the incels, which and that's why a lot of these young men, because like if you look at like a typical incel, they're nerdy, skinny, not very attractive, and they're left in the dust. Yeah, they're undesirable, and they're left in the dusk of.
I think they're just lazy. They don't want to change, so they just sit. It's like everyone has improvements he can make. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm speaking more on like their mindset. Am I good now?
You good now, but you were.
Oh, sorry. I keep I don't know what's happening.
You cool.
But yeah, I mean that's there's a lot of truth in that, but and also it's people like we were talking about where people just have the negative mindset of they will never find a woman, so they don't try to improve on themselves. And then this also leads to more creation of incels. And like I admit, like a lot, like the way social media is, where you don't really have to go out and talk to people, and the way women can be, skanky and shit, and
Right.
very picky and choosy of men, because the way that the sexual marketplace has changed because of the fall of modern Christianity and religion and shit.
Yeah,
that's the
people have been putting pussy on
of
like a
the incel.
pedestal. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not that serious. Everyone's gonna get pussy at least once in their life. It can wait, bro. It's like I'll just wait
It's
for
not
it, bro.
serious.
People are bragging that they lost it at 14. Like,
Yeah, it's like
I don't care. Like okay, good for you. I'm proud of you, but I don't care.
it's like people think like that's what determines if you're like successful in life or not. It's like listen, there's other shit in life you need to do. You need to get educated. You need to get a job. You need to get money to support yourself. You need to fucking get a comfortable living, and then you can get pussy all the time.
Yeah.
By your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like fuck, man. That's my philosophy. Settle down with one girl with a comfortable life and just live out life, man. Just enjoy the small shit for the rest of your life.
If we're talking about this, yeah, by the way, I just want to, like, simple life is the best way to go. No, like, exotic stuff. But here's the thing. iDubbbz made the point. This is just like, when you said, like, the wife thing instead of, like, all these bitches, you know what I mean? Like, he said, do you guys know, Atozy?
Tozy? No.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, well, in his iDubbbz video on being a cuck, he like looked at the guy that was Atozy when
the guy that had the whiteboard.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the guy you
okay.
Guy. Yeah, in your video.
Okay, I know.
So basically, he was like, "Do you think it's less valuable just because other people can see it?" Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
When you because it's for $8 or $12. When you make it a currency, it becomes less valuable.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree with that. Like, I would never let my girlfriend like whore themselves out on like their private Snapchat or OnlyFans, like, because
exactly. The thing about me, like the thing about me is I would consider myself in a sense like a romantic, where I'm not like a super traditionalist, but I do think that like love should be there and it should be sacred and special.
Yeah.
And like sex should be this sacred, special thing that two people who love each other do to express that love, not something that is just done for pleasure, because then that it decreases the value of the sexual experience, period.
I don't think it
like
feels
you get what
good
I'm saying
either.
Like it wouldn't, like there's a difference between getting pussy and then making love, like that.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
Yes, it's more valuable when it's making love. You can buy a hooker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. Then at that point, she's pussy.
Can't buy a wife.
You really can't. They can say, I heard this one thing about how like these 3 like whores or something were like building houses or something. I forgot. But it's like someone commented saying, okay, they can build houses, but they'll never build a home.
Oh,
it's true, because whores don't make housewives. They don't.
You can buy a wife in Saudi Arabia. It's not really your wife though if you buy one.
It's property at that point.
It's like, okay, she might say she'll settle down at like 40 or something, right? And then next thing you know, you marry her at 40, and then like 5 years down the road, she's fucking the 18-year-old neighbor's son or something. It's like, it's like whores will never they never change, man. They're always gonna be.
They never change.
They're always gonna be like that.
It's a two-way street, because there's men who try to turn a hoe into a housewife. And then there's women who try to turn like a piece of shit dude into like a saint or their white knight and shit. Even though deep down a lot of the women, and this is weird to say, but some women like that abusive relationship.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they always go back to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know the philosophy behind why, but my thing is, I saw this tweet go viral on my timeline, and it was like this like really fat bitch, right? And then the guy was also not really in good shape. And then like they're both ripped. And the caption, like, that's fine. Like, that's cool. You guys got ripped together. But the caption was, change her, never replace her. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't have, like, if the dude's a piece of shit, then you move on to like a person that's going to treat you right. And if the girl's a whore, then you don't try to stop her from being a whore. You go to someone that you won't have to worry about being a whore.
Exactly.
Okay, but that's different though. I think like the body weight to
no.
Like,
I know. I'm just saying. I said like, I'm stuttering a lot. Jesus fuck.
No,
but,
you're cool.
there's nothing wrong with the two images, but like the whole caption had the wrong message.
No, I feel like you should be not forcing each other to change, but just trying to get each other to, improve themselves,
That's the point of a relationship, to grow
you should,
as better people.
Yeah, you should better yourself, but not to the point where it's like, okay, well, he's a piece of shit, but I want to change him. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, you shouldn't be having to
you can try for a bit, but don't try too hard.
Yeah. You shouldn't be dedicating that much time to someone who's not going to reciprocate it to you.
Mm-hmm. And when I say, I'm not trying to be, this sounds like incel speak, but fucking the women will choose the bad boy over like the good guy that's good for them, just because that excitement, dope, like that, like I don't know why it's like.
I think it's like they're afraid to get fucking retarded.
I think it's just because like it's usually the boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever that they were most in love with,
Mm-hmm.
So I just think sometimes people just get over attached, They just never let go.
When they see like the good guy, right? They think settling down, no more excitement, maybe like that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. I apologize. I can't stop stuttering. Jesus.
No,
you're fine. You're fine. Man.
We all stutter.
You're fine.
Speech impediment. Yeah.
Shit.
Anyway, damn. Someone just said, "Damn, 288 subs. We got a celebrity." Yes, we do.
He was checking out your channel.
Yes. Now clout me up.
Fuck, bro. I was gonna say something like, I don't know. It's just like, what were we just talking about?
Like, okay,
we were talking about, incels, and they'll like change your don't replace her thing.
And this is like more incel speak or big top, but this comes from a truth where like the modern woman, because of like the influence, and this sounds kind of silly, but like influences of like bitches who make music like Cardi B, where she has a song talking about that she literally left the dude on red and she'll do it again and shit like that.
Or like the Ariana Grande, like leave your boyfriend on board or something, or leave your girlfriend
like shit like that. It influences, and I'm not that old. I mean, I'm like 20, but it's like influencing the youth of like younger than me or even older than me.
Yeah, and a lot of girls are coming giving out more sass at an earlier age and stuff. And
yeah, exactly.
It's like, damn, you're 7 years old. You already know how to throw sass. Can we calm down already? Like,
exactly. And with this, the evolution of the modern woman now, they think settling down is dumb. That life should be about excitement.
Yeah, that's one thing.
And until you're washed up, and then you're 40, and you have 4 kids, and then then the guy who was good for you the whole time, then you get with him because your pussy's fucking stretched out and falling out, and you're worthless, and that's
it's fucked up, man.
It's real shit.
I feel like some of these incels and like guys like that, they just go for girls that aren't out of their league, but they're just more of like they're like they go for the whores. Why?
Yeah.
Why go for the whores? I mean, there's girls out there that look really cute and are just normal people like me or you. We just need chill.
It's hard to find.
It is hard to find, but that's the thing. It shouldn't be easy to find.
Okay, but the thing we established is that most incels are like a 3 out of 10.
It's easier to be a whore. And like get, what I mean?
I think it's just that thing that we're wired to think that easy girls are like better for us because we're like, oh, here's a girl who would easily give me my pussy or give me her pussy, and it's like in our heads we go, that means we're gonna be able to reproduce, so we go for it, and we don't. Yeah. That's like the immature mindset, that people have. That's like, oh, this is the easy way out, but when in reality you're gonna fuck your life up emotionally going for a whore like that.
Yeah, yes. I mean the reason why like people like like the reason why people like even get like horny and like why sex is pleasurable is because as a species it is like something that helps people reproduce. If it is arousing or feels nice, it's more incentive to have, and that's why like humans, when we have sexual relations, it's
Ibs, one person wants to know if you're speaking from personal experience. I kind of am. With
I mean,
the horse,
that's
kind of
isn't everything kind of like personal experience? You just witness something, you see it, it happens to you. There's a bunch of shit that happens in life. It's just like you see if you fucking maybe it happens to a relative, maybe it does happen to you, maybe it happens to someone you actually don't like, and now you're laughing at him because it happened to them. Who knows, you know? But you still learn the lesson, and you still see what happens, and when you get the full story, sometimes you might be wrong. Maybe shit just wasn't. Because I feel like a lot of in our society, there's a lot of hearsay, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of rumors.
That's all the world is
now. People are afraid of the
just...
truth, you know? It's like, spit out the truth and let's just drop the curtains. Just be straight up about it. Nobody will have...
People said, call me Carson is ugly.
Okay, I was just about to bring that up.
And someone just said Colleen Carson was never funny. It doesn't matter. She's a whore. Like it's not a valid reason. He's ugly, so that's why she cheated. Like,
okay, speaking of Call Me Carson, I'm not trying to be rude to the guy. I don't like his content. I don't really fuck with him. He's okay in my book. I just don't care. But if he really thought he had a chance with her, he deserved to get cheated
That's
on.
exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was literally just talking about. How, like, guys go for girls way out of their league that are slutty, you know, trashy girls, and then they get surprised and cry about it when they do stupid shit.
Well, also, I think it's just like, he
knew she was a whore. He knew she was a slut. He just wanted some quick pussy. Yeah, and then he's crying now that he didn't get what he wanted.
He's seen the stream clips of him being like, of her laughing like, haha, why aren't you hosting me? Like making it obvious that she just wants this clout. Yeah.
That's the same thing iDubbbz's girlfriend was doing for Leafy, because she hella wanted Leafy. She was doing it to Uber Danger too, because
so Uber Danger was that YouTube Playboy, you know. The dude was like, I remember he had posted. He used to like put like his intro to his videos, or I seen an intro to one of his videos. He was in bed with like two girls naked or something. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, okay, we get it. You're rich, you get pussy, good for you, bro. Like, can I watch your League of Legends video now, please?
Yeah.
Let me watch your League of Legends video. I don't want to see this shit, man.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like, Carson got like fucked over. He was a good person in that situation. We're just saying like that he was definitely missing some signs that she was a whore. Because one person's opinion is very wrong. Like, we're not like
both people are at fault. He's too stupid to realize it, but
we're just saying in hindsight, it's very obvious he was a whore.
Like a smart man wouldn't have made his mistakes, but at the same time, she was who fucking does that?
Okay, look. Here's the thing, y'all are all right. Y'all 100%. The thing is, look at Call Me Carson. He's fat.
Post a picture of him in the chat.
He's under average looking. He wears glasses. He's nerdy.
And we're not here to just like roast him. We're
not diving deep into the truth. It's like
we're taking the black pill. We're not. Look, I'm not trying to cap on him. I respect him as a creator, even though I don't follow him. I'm just saying, if he actually thought him like a 4 out of 10, a 3 out of 10 had a chance with a girl that's like a 7 out of 10, he's out of his fucking mind.
I don't even think she's attractive. My whole point is, like, I don't care about his looks. My whole point is that I think that he saw a slightly above average, and the fact that he had clout didn't really set in, so his low confidence kicked in because, you know, he sees, and that's why he just stuck with her. Also, we're not trying to bully him, like someone said.
Yeah, we don't want to bully him. We're just diving deep into the situation and why this happened and who's really.
We're just being real.
It's like
83 viewers. That's sexy.
You shouldn't like. Go ahead.
What were you saying?
No,
well, my. Oh, sorry.
No. Like, go ahead. I was just gonna say that. Like, I was just gonna repeat shit, but go ahead.
Well, my assumption of Call Me Carson, like Izzo was saying, is he's most likely very insecure, very fucking low self-esteem. Yeah. But he has the fame and the clout.
His always being with his friends for videos. Over the top laugh and just kind of like self-deprecation. Like, guys, I'm not trying to look attractive. That just screams to me like I have low confidence. And there's nothing wrong with having low confidence, but that's just what we're getting from there.
It's just something we all need to get over.
I'm not saying I'm like a Chad. I'm just saying like that's what I'm getting from him.
That's the vibe.
Coming from experience, like I've had to get therapy and shit because of like I've had hella low self-esteem. I've gone through it, I've made my shit better. I'm just spitting facts. I know it when I see it. He has extremely low self-esteem, but he has the fame. He's blinded by pussy. He's blinded by pussy and thinking that this girl actually cares about him when in fact and I don't even like using this word, but she's a clout chaser and she's just chasing his fame. She wants that fame, which is very obvious because she fucked 8 other dudes
who are famous
while dating him.
Who are all famous.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I will dominate being one of them. Fuck that guy. I hate him so much. I will dominate. He has the worst takes ever. Just honestly, fuck that guy. But
who does?
Fucking, I will dominate. Anything he says to me is just makes no sense at all.
Some people just try to have the most controversial opinions. So.
For clout, yeah, he just says stupid shit just to get on the front page of Reddit and shit.
I like Carson, by the way.
No, I will dominate.
Although like Carson's not like one of like my favorite YouTubers, I think he makes good content and I respect the grind. But we're just saying like, also he's not a simp. He didn't know that he was being cheated on, although...
No, yeah. I wouldn't call him a simp. I would call him...
Unfortunate. Just call him unfortunate.
Oblivious.
Careless.
Obviously
blinded.
Oblivious.
Yeah, just
blinded. Very stupid.
Dumb,
and,
yeah.
Like we said, we're not trying to cap on him. I'm speaking from relatability. Because I've been diagnosed. Well, I wouldn't call it diagnosis, but... I've had very low self-esteem and depression and shit. I understand where he's coming from and why he thought that maybe this girl wasn't like she was the real one and she wasn't using for clout. Like realistically, he would.
A lot of people just joined in. Sorry to cut you off, bro. But like a lot of people just joined in, and one person said, "Who's dating 12 guys?" We were talking about the Caterino and Carson situation with Fitz. All right, continue. Yeah. Bro. Sorry.
No, you're fine. But right, basically, to wrap it up. Call me Carson. He's a 3 out of 10. He's fucking, he should know his place in the sexual. He should know where he stands in the sexual marketplace. But since he's blinded by coochie and he has extremely low self-esteem, he thought that this like above average 7 out of 10 maybe looking girl, actually cared about him. But in fact, she's just a fucking clout chase bitch who fucked 8 other dudes and shit.
I'm ugly, okay, but I'm not gonna go for like an ugly girl. Like I want to like date whom I want to date who I'm attracted to. So I don't really know if I agree with you on there, but I'm saying if she's kind of like showing whore tendencies, either keep an eye on it or fucking break up with her. Like I don't agree with what you're saying. Like okay, like I think I'm like a 2, but I don't want to date like a fat bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's just.
I understand. No, I understand.
But there's some girls that don't go for looks, they just go for kind of like the personality, who would make a good father type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
either way.
I guess the more traditionally raised woman of, I wouldn't say necessarily Christian values, but like values that are important, like personality, and not looks and fame, bravery, like not looks and like status.
I would agree, but I feel like you have to have that initial to want to like start something, you know what I mean? Like okay, so when I'm in school, I'm not like scoping out who's gonna be the best mother for my children. I'm like, damn, she has tits. You know what I mean?
That's because you young boy.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. But I feel like you also have to have that like initial attraction to like.
No, yeah, that is true.
No, of course.
Logan just donated $1. That's so sexy. Thank you, bro.
That's not $1. That's a pound, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Ain't that like that's like 90? That's like 95 cents or something, ain't it? I don't fucking know. Like 90 cents.
Either way.
I don't know the
conversion.
I feel like just people might think, oh, Call Me Carson's rich. He will get over this depression, all this shit easily. He's got a YouTube channel. He's making money and shit. Everybody has their own hurdles that they have to cross in life, no matter where you are, and that's why I think everyone has their own easies. Everyone has their own hards. What you might think is easy might be hard for him. Maybe this money is worthless to him. Now he can't, or like maybe he's just not in the right mindset to spend this money. It's just like something.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? I could buy, I could buy like whatever the fuck I want, but she's never gonna love me back.
Listen with Ibs.
Yeah, people are really roasting my friend for doing it. I call him cheap. Anyway, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like okay, so rappers, right?
$5, thank you.
Like, okay,
oh shit,
so
nice.
So rappers, like they're they got money. Like Juice WRLD had like 3 mil to his name. Like that's how much he like had because Lucid Dreams didn't make any money. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Like rappers in general, just because they have bands doesn't mean that they're never gonna be sad. Like like we were talking about earlier, it's really like perspective. Like I said, so my little brother will like get really frustrated if he fucks up and like breaks his pencil or some shit. And rappers will have everything, but they're not satisfied with their love life, some shit like that. I can't read that out loud, but I'll put it in chat as just subscribe to me. That was pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to. I don't really know.
No, you're right. It's very common with like famous and or rich people where they have all the money. They have all the money that someone could never ever spend, but they don't have. They're not happy, and they don't have self-fulfillment. And that's like the biggest thing that my therapist was talking about, like self-worth and self actualization and self.
Money really does not bring happiness.
No, it doesn't. It can buy things that can dull the sadness, but it can't.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would rather cry in a Ferrari, but either way, like it doesn't.
Yeah. I think money can buy a happiness, but it just depends on what you buy. Because everyone thinks, oh, if you're sad, you can always buy luxury items. But what if you buy more like sentimental items? You know what I'm saying? More like here's something from like for my kids. Here's something for like my neighbor, just to give a good gesture to your neighbor, or maybe to your mother-in-law or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to buy something for yourself. Maybe the joy of gifts can like bring you happiness and stuff.
Well, I'm agreeing with you, but I think once you get to a certain point, it's like, okay, I have pretty much like money equals getting things in the world. I have everything I could ever want. Why am I still not fulfilled? And that's the most depressing thing, because you think you're never going to be happy because you don't know what's wrong.
That is true.
Exactly. That's why.
But that's the thing. I want to tell you guys how to actually get fulfillment in your life, because I have actually found out a way to get fulfillment in my life. And my philosophy is, if I have a creative idea that is just coming across my brain, small or little, as long as it's not something dangerous or something that's going to hurt anybody or myself, I'm going to do it. This podcast was one of them. I was like, hey, why don't I just start a podcast?
Decision. I'm having fun.
I just fucking came up with this shit in like 3 days. I was like, let's just do it. We'll just fucking do it again. Fuck it.
I mean, people are enjoying it in chat, so it's fun.
Anything you always wish, man, I wish I could do that, but I never have time to do this. I don't have the equipment and shit. Get everything you need and do it. It sounds hard. It is going to be hard because it's something you want to do, but you're not doing because it's hard. Don't make it that harder than it is. Do it and just get it done.
I'm not trying to sound like a boomer, but a lot of like millennials or whatever, like kids our age, they feel like everything should be given to them. That's why there's so many fucking that's why there's so many Bernie Sanders supporters, because they think that they should just be given something and they don't have to work.
You have to earn your life, man.
Yeah,
exactly. The whole point of the American dream is working.
Yeah,
like working yourself
working your ass off, and then looking what you've accomplished. Yeah,
exactly. And
that's why I like. Sorry, go ahead.
Fulfillment. No, you're right. Keep going.
Yeah. So like. This is somewhat relating to it. Like my videos, I like to make one a day, like spend about like 6 to 7 hours on it, and then when I'm done, I can just like it's kind of like coming home from work in a sense. Like
you're relaxed. Now you earned your relaxment.
And I can put on like Spawn, like a show like that, something like that. I can just relax, call up my friends. I'm chilling.
Exactly. You just because relaxing feels better when you deserve it. If you're relaxing all the time, it's not relaxing anymore. You became a slave to yourself, and now you became a slave to your desires. And a lot of people say that in a cheesy way. It's like, oh, you became a slave to your desires. It's like but it's true but some people just don't want to wake up to it. You're fat on the couch eating potato chips, watching TV every day. Are you happy? Are you happy with your life?
No, I'm glad I'm doing this because I did not do much today.
Well, no, hold on. But I'm not trying to, pull out and make fun of anybody in Tourette's just kicked in. But specifically, fucking, like, you're becoming a slave to your desires. You don't want to eat the potato chips are now gross to you. You've been eating them for so fucking long. Your back hurts from sitting, your ass hurts from sitting, and the potato chips are tasting gross because you ate so many, and now you just want to do something, but you can't do anything because you're stuck. You don't know what to do, and now you're comfortable, and eventually you get so uncomfortable that it just breaks your mind, and now you want to get up and actually do something. You want to. It doesn't even have to be something big to start out with. Just get up and walk to the bathroom, man. Just instead of saying, "Oh, I'll go to the bathroom in 5 more minutes," get up and do it now. Get that start. Get that kick start up, and now you're more motivated to do other things. Maybe, I'll drink that glass of water that I've been wanting to do for the past 30 minutes. But
I'll fucking get up and take out the cap for this Gatorade. Also, I think someone's missing the point. They said salt and vinegar ain't bad though. We're not talking about the flavor. We're just saying doing too much of anything this is irrelevant to the flavor.
It gets gross after you're eating the same shit over and over and over again.
Exactly.
You can change up the flavor, but the texture of the chips are eventually going to get so gross you're not going to want to do it again for the next 10 years.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's like prime doomer shit, where you eat like eating so much fucking chips or something that tastes good, like eating so much chocolate that it just makes you sick. Yeah, smoking so much cigarettes that it fucking
cigarettes are gross in general.
Fucks your heart up.
Yeah,
fucks you up. You can't get the taste out of your mouth. Like
I just think cigarettes are gross in general, but I see what you're saying. Also, this is dope. By the end of the podcast, I might be pushed over 300.
That's cool, man.
This is epic. Anyway.
Hell yeah.
Fuck,
Projection
man.
Chat. I'm not incel. My friends on the internet called me a king. Go do nature experience.
People say calling dudes kings is cringe, but then women on Twitter, yes, queen. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't no queen. You ain't married no king.
I actually think that king is less cringe in my opinion. I don't know.
That's what I think.
It just sounds more natural. Like
king shit. It's not queen shit. Yeah, it's king.
Women, fucking. Remember? Okay, the iDubbbz thing with his girlfriend's OnlyFans, right?
I think calling king shit is cringe, but sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Fucking like there's these fucking OnlyFans bitches that like when iDubbbz was like I'm okay with sex work, they were calling it. They said like calling it king shit. That's not king shit. That's called being a little. That's called being a.
Yeah, it was niggas like it was like people like H3 that said it. that would say shit like that. They'd be like, "Oh, iDubbbz king, yes, king shit. Your girl has an OnlyFans king shit." You're just saying that to hype him up because you're friends with them.
Yeah,
like. Bro, like you know if they were on bad terms, he'd be making a video roasting his ass about it right now.
For real,
they would be in big shit right now, being the top 2. I think they would.
I don't know if you tweeted this out or you made a video on. It's like I'm not sure, but I feel like H3 just is so stupid. Like I want to like him because there's no other podcast that I'm really into right now.
Oh God!
But, I want that to be the thing that I put on for my Bluetooth headphones when I go to bed. You know what I mean?
Man, I used to watch all of his podcast, but then it became so monotonous, and then like the questions he asks, he doesn't ask the questions people want, and it feels so scripted. He
became such an SJW.
No, he did.
It is scripted, right? You know that? No.
Yeah.
He has like bullet points, which is why he interviews so bad. Like he has
exactly.
Push. And then his Tourette's be kicking in and his eyes be twitching. Okay, that's fine. That's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Okay, but the nigga do be playing Caterpillar with his eyebrows. Like, I'm sorry. But he'd be like, I'm like, bro, can you chill out for just a second?
Yeah, for real.
It's like, dude, he was hard projecting when he was like, oh, if you care about what iDubbbz is going on, you're the most unfuckable person. And you look at his wife's face when he's talking about that. She's like, damn, you are hard projecting.
She tells him to calm down. He's like, no, I won't calm down because he's projecting so hard.
He is the most unfuckable person out there. I mean, look at the dude's body. Like, who does it really like? I mean,
he does that self-deprecation humor where
trying to like hype himself up.
Hey guys, I'm a Jew. I have a 3-inch penis. Please laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Textbook Jew.
That's what he does. Yeah. No, he does the
the chin shit.
He just projects so much. Like
he projects.
I feel
so
bad because
hard.
Hila never. Did I say Hila? I'm retarded, but
she looks forced. She looks forced on everything. Like
she doesn't look happy.
She's just sitting there. She's like, I don't know if she just has like a condition where she just can't express emotions.
I think it's like she's extremely awkward. But like they've been doing this.
She just it feels like she's being forced. It's like she's just sitting there. Yeah, I think the guy's stupid.
No, like, and she always like she has some like banter. Like, no, you have to. Like I don't know if you guys watched this episode, but there was like a girl DM'd like Dan and it was like their editor, hitting on him.
Yeah.
And Ethan went to look at the profile picture, and they had a whole debate if that's okay or not to check out who DM'd you. And I personally think, yeah, like if you're secure and you're like if you're not insecure, then why not just it's a confidence boost. It shouldn't matter. Like basically, okay, so like let's say that like I'm dating someone and like I'm like a famous YouTuber. If an e-girl DMs me, I'm obviously not gonna respond or I'm gonna be like, no, thank you.
I'm not gonna look at who's DMing me like physically, but I'm gonna be like, who the fuck is this? Like,
yeah.
Why are they messaging me?
Yeah, but I think like if you do check out the like just because you're curious, it doesn't make you bad. But like like I don't know if I would do it. I'd probably be curious because I'm kind of stupid. I wouldn't really think about it. I'd be like, oh, who's this?
Like if an e-girl was messaging me, I'd look at my phone, and be like, oh. It's an I'm like, who is this? Oh, it's an e-girl.
Yeah.
Get out of my fucking DMs.
Yeah. But my point was like they had like a pretty like that's the most heated their debates would ever get. She was like no, and he was like yes, and she was like okay, because the fans didn't agree with her. But whenever it's something like serious like that, she's always on his side. Like when they were like kind of like bullying Ian, like on that one episode, they got into controversy for that. He was like prying into his like health or something like that. And she was just adding fuel to the fire. And although I don't think he was like Satan for that, I think he was really just trying to make it a joke. It was still kind of fucked up, and she's just like, I know, like, gotta be a good wife and all of that, but like, she's pretty much like Ethan's like voice that would just laugh at his jokes and just stuff.
Why does this podcast give off such heavy cuck vibes? You're baiting, bro. We're literally talking shit on that.
Yeah, but yeah, she just. To me, I don't even know why she's in the podcast. Like Zach gives like funny stories. Dan just is like very knowledgeable. Ian's like quirky and people can like relate.
It's because she's the other H of H3. Like
H3, but like as in like what does she do? Like Ethan's the one that causes the controversy and leads the.
Yeah, she's just there to like give like
she almost never talks.
She's the one saying, yeah.
That's what I was saying. She's like they make fun of a dude on a video or something, and then it's like, Ela, what do you think about that? And she's like, oh yeah, I think the guy's stupid, and then they just continue. It's like
I literally remember that. Like that's
it's literally how she sounds.
He's not even exaggerating. It's.
Oh yeah, I think the guy's stupid, and then they just keep going on with the same shit. It's like, it's like, Ela, look at this guy. What do you think of that? Oh yeah, I think it's really stupid the way he looked like that. Yeah. It's like, what? Can you say something other than accent?
You're not wrong, man.
You know, have you heard about the conspiracy? It's not even conspiracy. It's almost proven that you know that video.
Yeah,
that
he took down the video by like talking to Susan or whatever. Yeah. What if they take down this podcast, bro? We're gonna be in such big trouble, dude. He sees the podcast. That. Oh, I believe it. He's a Jew. He'd do something like that.
Dude, I 100% believe that. I mean, think about it. Think about it.
Proof though, right? Or what was the proof? Like,
they had pictures together and shit like that.
Oh no, I know they hung out, but like, what was the like, is there proof?
Okay. The proof is like, okay, H3H3 said that he didn't know anything about the guy who made a video on him, but people did some digging, and then they looked like when he was typing something on YouTube, and he spelled the YouTube guy's name like 100% correctly, and then like so it's obvious that he had watched the video and he didn't like it, and he addressed some of the criticisms like sideways, like people have been saying this.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll say like, yeah, I don't. I'm retarded, but he'll be like, yeah, I own up to all my faults, and then the next day saying
he does the same shit.
The same shit. He really hasn't learned from the Leafy days when they had beef.
No, he's too stubborn. Because he thinks that he's still like the god of YouTube that everyone loves, but no one likes him.
Dude, he's boring as fuck.
I'm not I kind of like the podcast because it's something to listen to. I don't know.
Okay, but the difference between me and H3 is that H3 changes his viewpoints depending on what his friends are doing. Me, I'd keep it real with my friends.
Yeah. You remember when
I would have told if I was his friend, I would have told him. I'd been like, maybe this isn't the best idea, bro.
Yeah, you remember a good friend because like you remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, it's fine. Okay, so like,
no, there you go.
Do you think that if iDubbbz was making a video like stop being a cuck, he would totally collab, right?
Like, yeah, for sure.
For sure. And like
He would
this
definitely
is
be on that topic.
This is coming from someone that likes him or is trying to like him at least. Like I'm not one of those people that are like he's a scumbag. Like I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I really don't. Like I'm not tempted to put on the podcast, but you know I'm still subscribed with notifications, all that shit. But like, you're not being a good friend. I bet. Like the people that think, oh, you always gotta back up your friends. Like that's fair. Like if my friend got into like some shit, it doesn't like I'm gonna try to help him out, but like that it doesn't help just always backing him up and encouraging him to go further down the path. Like if I bet
everybody
if
needs
someone,
criticism.
Yeah, I bet if they were in a Discord call, let's say, and he screen shared his like editing timeline or whatever, even though he doesn't edit his own videos, and Ethan was like, dude, no, do not release that. That would have helped him not lose 20K subs.
I just feel like it's like smoking. You see your friend smoking, you don't want to be like, hey man, that smoking shit looks really cool. I think it smells great and you're doing amazing. You should smoke about 10 more. You should be like, hey, I've noticed that you've been smoking a lot lately and I don't want to like come in on you, but maybe is something up. Like, what's wrong, man? What's going on and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Cigarettes are disgusting.
It's the same shit. It's like instead of encouraging the behavior, you should be trying to, check up on your friend. Hey, man, you're letting your girl have an OnlyFans. That doesn't seem like you. What's going on?
Well, Billy, this is a better example because we're doing right now. Do not smoke cigarettes. That shit's gross. Don't do it.
I do it. Don't do it.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Don't do it. I mean, do it. Do it if you wanted. If you wanted, but both. Fuck you. But don't do it.
Ibs, you know I'm not quitting. You know we
allegedly don't do it, but do it.
No, fuck you both.
Okay, the biggest thing that made me like turn on H3H3 is when he had iDubbbz on the podcast and he was saying like N-word faggot. Like I can't say the word, but he was saying hard R N-word faggot.
For saying it.
Yeah, and then when PewDiePie said the N-word, he said, "Wow, PewDiePie was real comfortable saying it." And then there's clips of him saying N-word faggot like I 5 times in a row.
I guarantee you that he was doing that to have the popular opinion for more likes to boost the video. Because I guarantee you,
of course he does.
He did not know that he said that. I bet. Like he forgot that he said it.
Of course he forgot. He's a fucking dumb fat fucking Jew. He's fucking. He's a fucking ginormous hypocrite, and he'll like Ibs was saying, he'll change his opinion based on if the topic is hot or not. Like if he goes with the wave of the
he goes with the wave, and it's kind of disgusting. It's not very genuine. I don't think he's a very genuine guy, and I kind of got that vibe from when I first checked him out in like 2015. I had a lot of people coming to me like, "Hey man, I see that you're into YouTube and shit. Have you checked out H3H3? Yes, I checked him out. He's shit." Well, actually, when my first friend that told me about him, I didn't know who he was at first. I checked him out. I was like, this is a fucking 30-year-old man just pretending like he's fucking 18.
Yeah, trying to be hip.
Yeah, trying to be hip, trying to be cool, and it's somehow working?
30-year-old man.
He balances between it. Like he'll go from the guys, I'm boomer lol to like, guys, I know what the trend is. A simp means a simpleton. Like he has so much confidence in his words. It's so cringe when Dan corrects him.
He's such a fucking dumbass who got extremely lucky.
You know, I doubt that I'm going to turn on the podcast next time unless I'm that fucking... Like, it's like TV. Like, it's on, you know? I don't want to grab the remote.
Exactly, bro.
Type shit like that. Like, there's nothing really good for podcasts. Like, Mom's Basement, I don't want to watch a show where they edit audio, depending on if their political beliefs are... Not political in the sense, like, actual politics, but, like, you know, like, if they're not being PC enough.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about dirty habits that get you into the doomer lifestyle.
Yes.
Masturbating and playing video games every day is not going to help you. Stop it. Get some help.
I'm sorry. I'm beating my dick.
Okay, you can do it, but as long as you're doing something else. But if you do it too much, you will get caught in the loophole, and you will start doing it. Yeah, you
turn from a doomer to a coomer.
You're a coomer doomer, man. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be playing video games. People don't realize how bad playing video games is for you. But at the same time, it's good, but it just depends on your perspective on the video game. If you're playing the video game in a healthy mindset to improve yourself, then it's really good for you. But if you're putting yourself down, and blaming and lashing out at people and shit, you're doing something really bad to yourself, and you need to take
if you play video games to cope, I'm guilty of this because like I've been like extremely depressed and stuff where I've I had to watch I had to get my mind off stuff, so I would just play games and try to and that's not a good way to live because it's just temporary. And if you beat the game or you don't find enjoyment anymore, you're just back at square one. So you have to find true actualization, get help, get therapy.
Yeah, like Ibs, you were saying like I'm gonna play around a Smash, and then you sorry, you said 1 or 2, and I was like, shit. Okay, so we might have a, and then you actually got off after second round.
Yeah,
like
because I'm not dumb like that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm younger, but I have a problem with beating my dick.
It's just because I'd rather do the podcast and play the game at the moment, you know what I'm saying? But like, if we had like 10 minutes beforehand, I'd be like, all right, I can finish up a few games and get off, you know? I got self-control like that. I think my parents taught me that very well, how to control yourself and shit. It's like, I'm able to make friends. Like, a lot of people don't, like, they, you know, rebel to their parents and shit like that. And it's like, I'm able to make friends through their trust. If they trust me, then we're friends now. There's no anxiety to worry about. It's like, take out the trash. Can I do it after this game or something? Because I'm kind of in the middle. Or if I'm doing homework, can I do it after this homework? I'm kind of busy right now. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Then if I do it, then they trust me more. If I don't do it, they lose trust in me more, and they'll be on my ass more about it.
Or, you know, if they say no, it's just like, oh, well, not a big of a deal. Trash shouldn't take that long. Like,
I might think they're a dickhead for it, but they really do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he can't wait, fucking dickhead. But I'll be like, all right, whatever. It's whatever. Happens. Life happens.
Ibs.
What's up?
Okay, I got another one for the Jew pill. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The reason why fucking liberal celebrities and are trying to push the narrative that we should demasculate men, let children become transgenders, cut off their dicks, and all this shit is because the Jews are trying to demasculate America so that they can take over and put their influence into every media they can, because they already have a grip in all media. They have, like, in the porn industry, the porn industry is run by Jews.
Hollywood's run by Jews.
Wall Street is Jews.
Hollywood's Jews.
Hollywood is Jews. It's all Jews.
Wait, no, Hollywood is Jews and Chinese.
Where's the Chinese, boy?
Because I heard in like Transformer movies and shit like that, where like they would use they're like directed, or not directed, but they're like they use America and like New York as like the places of destruction instead of like some big city in China or something, because it's easier to recognize somewhere in America, like, or London, like, you know, Big Ben or like the Empire State Building. They're easy to recognize, but if you showed them some, you know, landscape from China, nobody will know what it is. So a lot of the Chinese...
We're not. No, I get what you're saying, but we're not talking about like directors specifically. We're talking about like the owners, the higher up of the Hollywood elite.
Yeah, they're Jews. They're Jews.
Where they run.
The business part's Jews, but I feel like the more like the media part is Chinese.
Someone just said we're being racist right now. I don't.
Listen, stereotypes exist for a reason. It's not that big of a deal. And we're not talking about Jews. We're not talking about, you know, the Jews that are, you know, you might see Jewish every day. Yeah. We're talking about the rich corporate holding Jews.
We're talking about the stereotypical money grubbing big nose Jew.
Podcast. It just simply doesn't exist.
We're talking about like corporate owners, like $1 billion Jews, you know. We're not talking about your middle class Jew that goes to the synagogue and, you know, just chills out in life and shit like that. We're talking about the fucking high level Jews that are trying to control the world and brainwash us into being basically sheep for their business to make money. And I was gonna come up on that transgender thing you were talking about, because you were talking about how I don't think that's just their plan. I feel like selling estrogen, selling fucking testosterone, and these transgender surgeries, they get a lot of money. They're expensive to do. They cost a lot. Who's getting the money from it? Jews? Probably. Yeah. I don't know, actually. But probably Jews. What's your proof? I'll look it up right now. Actually, look it up. Look up who made American Pie was created by Jews. It was. Look it up. I looked it up. All the directors, they're all Jewish.
Okay, I will fart on the mic right now. You trying to get into some real conspiracy theory?
We're about to hit 100 viewers. That'd be epic.
Y'all trying to get into that shit that might get us fucking taken down.
Wait, the fucking World Trade Center. Nobody was.
Yes,
nobody Jewish. You told me this. Nobody there was Jewish. All the Jews got the day off for some reason.
Yeah,
they just didn't go.
The same day that the same day that the World Trade Center got smashed into, not a single Jew fucking. They did not. No, not a single Jew went to work that day. coincidence?
That's weird. That's
Who fucking knows?
And who's going to work there? What kind of people are going to work there? Rich people, rich, high class, high society people. Either that or upper middle class. Valuable Jews that they don't want dead. Based. Don't take me down, YouTube. Don't take me down on this one.
Can we talk about transgenders in general? I don't know.
Yes.
Bring it up.
Okay, so I have a friend that's transgender. We're not like really close. So
does
okay, so on one hand, do what you want with your body. I don't care, but not my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't force me to make my son or daughter transgender. Don't force me to give him a surgery or something.
Okay, so if you're my friend, that's cool. You can do what you want, be happy. But no, I would not let my son be transgender or female, whatever, a daughter. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's not okay to say, but I don't care.
Dwayne Wade is making a mistake. He does not need to be doing that to his son.
Dude, his son is 12 years old.
You don't need a sex change at 12.
He doesn't even.
You shouldn't.
He doesn't even know.
He can't even have sex. He's not even of age of consent. Why do you
exactly?
Kyrie.
You tripping, Kyrie? This nigga. Hey, at least he's
one
listening.
Person wants to know two things. Duke, by the way, wants to know one, what are our thoughts on feminism, and two, are there gonna be more people on the podcast?
Yeah, so there'll be more people later on. We'll try to add people. We'll try to get guests on. If anybody if there's anyone that wants to be a guest out there, just shoot me a DM or something, hit me up or something, bruh. Come on this podcast. I want people on here.
We're not trying to discriminate, but we would like you to have at least a following of some kind.
Yeah, some kind of. I don't want you to be some random, but
I got friends with a few K.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But
we're not saying you got to be big or something, but you have to
at least be trying
you
to
have
get
to
a
bring
following.
something to the table. You have to show your worth as a video maker or whatever.
I'm under 300 subs, so there isn't much of a goal. Threshold you gotta hit.
Just try your best. If you got evidence that you're trying, if you got really ideas that you want to bring on, go ahead. But feminism, I think feminism is cool if they're trying to regain their natural balance of order. I just feel like the natural balance of order. You have to admit that men are physically more strong. But
first wave feminism is good.
Yes.
Second wave is war on men.
We have to admit that we have our differences, because that's how being a male and a female is. We're opposites. We're not the same. We're equal morally, though.
Aren't we in the third wave of feminism right now, or are we still in second?
Right.
Yeah, we're in third wave feminism, right? Yeah. Okay. The thing about my opinion on feminism is, at its core, I agree that people should be treated equally, besides if you're a woman or not. But the thing is,
nah, fuck females. All females die. No, but
fucking years. Women are equal to men. I admit, yes, some men look down on women. They don't treat them equally. But then women do the same shit to men too.
Yeah,
it's all equal. People say wages aren't equal.
There is inequalities, but it's not as huge as you would
They
think.
Balance out though.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
but
they balance out
But the whole not equal pay thing is just not true, by the way.
It's inaccurate.
Yeah, there would be no men workers if that was true.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah.
Factual.
Except for labor shit, but yeah, that just kind of proves it wrong in one stance. But yeah.
The example people try to say that the pay wage isn't equal is like the WNBA, where they, even though they don't bring in any revenue, they suck. They're terrible. They're women. Nobody wants to watch Nobody wants to watch a 6'7" ginormous woman fucking suck at playing basketball.
Hit a layup because she can't even dunk.
Exactly. How you gonna be that tall?
They don't even dunk. Bitches be fucking 6 feet tall, 6 foot fucking 5, can't even dunk, bruh.
Bro, that's a hit. When I was in middle school, when I was 5'4", I could fucking dunk a basketball. You are fucking sick. You're a foot and a half taller than me, and you fucking trash. And Kyrie, nigga spitting fat. Yeah, that second wave feminism. that was like the introduction of like the black woman meme where it's like, I don't need no man, I'm a strong independent black woman.
Okay,
That's second wave, and third wave feminism is like
transgender,
like bitches like Anita Sarkeesian, where like they think that women should overtake men because it's only fair like that, which isn't true equality. It's not. Like,
they want to be the ones in charge instead of men, like make big decisions and stuff like that.
Then do it. Like don't just say that. Don't just say they were bad. Do something.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Instead of like trying to change the video game industry and all that shit, why don't you make your own video game, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you know it's gonna fail. You know it's gonna fail. You just want to drag down other people.
Don't poison my fucking. Don't poison my good games with your fucking SJW propaganda because these developers are so scared. So they bend the knee because they don't want to get fucking bombarded by people who won't even buy the game.
They won't buy the game.
The people who complain and complain and complain about this bullshit that doesn't exist won't even buy the goddamn game, even if they bend the knee to the SJWs. It's stupid. Like it's pointless. They're just
doing it to push
narratives.
an agenda. It's an agenda that's being pushed. It's not actual. It's diminishing art. It's starting to censor art.
Also, they want. Like with feminism, they want equality, except when they don't. Like, why didn't you hold the door for me, you sexist pig? Like, I thought you wanted equality.
Exactly.
Also, I said just to keep just so we don't have like dead air, like in case of for like not knowing what to say. If you guys want like questions answered, if we don't know what to say for the time, I'll just say that. Like just like do @Grislow, and then I'll be able to see it.
Yeah, you can just shoot us some questions, and we can answer some of them if it's like very interesting.
Thoughts on PewDiePie's new content? Kim Jong-un was the question.
I think he meant his content cop. I think PewDiePie.
Thoughts on PewDiePie's new content?
Oh, his new content? I thought he meant like
I don't know, man. I never really found PewDiePie too entertaining. I found him respectable and knowledgeable, but I just never.
I was watching one of your videos, and you said that he kills memes and very overrated. I always enjoy it. I always enjoy it, but he's not 100 mil. Like good.
Look, he's not 100 mil worthy. He's the same as like a 10 mil or like a 5 million.
But then again, who is 100?
I don't know. There is you're right. Who is 100 mil worthy?
Not even Nerd City, who I can.
I think JonTron is 100 mil worthy.
Like okay,
JonTron is a fucking YouTube legend. Like, okay, he's a YouTube legend.
Like, Kneecaps, you, and Pyro are like my favorites, but like on like a pure like editing standpoint, like presentation, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like
production wise,
I feel like Nerd City is the top like YouTuber. Like like in terms of script and all that shit, like. Pure.
His videos are very intuitive.
Emblemin does like his videos.
Emblemin is a shill though, man.
He kind of is.
He I respect his content, but he's a fucking shill. Like I remember when he was talking about normies and shit, and he's
kind of a normie himself.
Exactly. He is. If you see like the shit he posts on,
he's not deep. He's not blackpilled. He's redpilled at most. He's not based.
I don't even think he's like semi red pilled. He's like purple pilled, like he's in the middle.
He's not based. He's not dank.
He's not dank.
No.
He ain't dank. No,
I got a matching anime profile picture. That's dank.
Hell yeah.
Who's gonna stop me, huh? I can do it all day. Who's gonna stop me?
No one. No one will. Thoughts?
Wait, somebody said thoughts on maps, which is like the people who identify as pedophiles.
I saw that. I'm just going to Aura. I saw thoughts on maps and thoughts on LGBTQ community as a whole.
Maps. That's acceptance of pedophilia, right?
No, it's
okay. Here's my thing.
Pedophilia isn't sexuality.
Here's my thing about the LGBTQ. Where they're like hypocritical because they attack these pedophiles, right? Okay, so the whole LGBTQ movement is about it's like you have these sexual feelings that you can't control, and these people reject you because
we're talking
different.
LGBTQ right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and I'm saying that their whole movement is about acceptance, and people can't change who they are and shit. So I'm
People
always
can,
like,
but they just don't want to.
But yeah, but that's what they say. I'm like, well, why do they attack pedophiles? Because in with their logic, they can't help how they feel. So why are they getting attacked?
Pedophiles can with counseling and shit. It's not sexuality. Like most pedophiles had got like raped.
That's what I'm saying. I think they just need to be, they need to go.
I mean, a lot of gay people have got raped young.
That is true. That's
why
true.
They turned out gay.
I heard a lot of gay people. That's how gay people reproduce.
Yes.
They're like sexually assaulting people or like kids, and then the kids grew up to be gay.
Yeah, because that's what they grew up knowing, and it traumatized them, and so that's what they think that's what's supposed to happen.
Does that would that in? I'm not saying it does because I'm just trying to like I don't know if I'm gonna say something like, but does that mean like gay counseling? Like how you like?
Yeah, I think you could be. I think you can be converted back to straight. Give that guy some good
unless you're
pussy.
born like that. Unless like if you got raped, then like yeah, that's like not like your brain has something going on. Not you did nothing wrong, but there is a way to get back to square one. But if you're born gay, then like there's nothing wrong with you, obviously.
This is gonna sound like I agree with what you're saying, but this is gonna sound hella conspiracy theory. But I feel like just with the cure of cancer, I feel like they also have the cure for homosexuality. But since the agenda is being put, I know this sounds weird, but I feel like that they can treat it because they can treat like schizophrenia, which is a mental disorder. I feel like homosexuality is a mental disorder. I'm not saying it's bad. People, you can be.
This is how people are. It's just how their brain. It's literally how their brain works.
It's literally how they're born.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel the same. That I feel like they have the treatment for that. I feel 100% they have the treatment for Kyrie. You tripping? Oh, beat your ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see why you think that, but I'm not 100% sure. Where would they even start? Like, where would they? I mean, actually, no, because you can turn yourself trans. So I'm sure that there are hormone like shit. I don't know. I can see what you're saying, and I can see why you would think that, but I'm not 100% sure it's a.
I honestly think I honestly think that they do.
Wait, that was a good question, Woken. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
It sounds like conspiracy theory, but if you think about it, if you think about it like this, they have the cure for cancer, but they can make more money treating people instead of curing them, right? True. So they treat these people until they die, which makes sense from a business point of view, which is also, you could say that's also being Jew-pilled again, but whatever.
Yeah. Let me find their question.
It makes money that they want to get their bread, but I just feel like it's kind of immoral, to make money off of someone else's pain. You should be trying to cure it as soon as possible.
Exactly. But that's how the world works, unfortunately. Yeah. So and that's why, in my opinion, because a lot of these Hollywood people and celebrities and Jews and shit, they're gay.
Have you ever thought how devastating it would be the cure to be like a nurse or something like that and just not knowing like shit like this? It's like, imagine you're a nurse, right? And this kid has cancer, and you've seen, let's say you've heard of like the stories, how cancer patients, they overcome their cancer just through like mind over matter and shit like that, through like their mindset and shit. So, you try, to encourage these cancer patients to like, just, try their best and just, get over the mindset and just, try to fight it with their mind and shit, have a positive mindset. But some people they just can't do it. And imagine like how devastating it would be to like a nurse, just like seeing like, a kid saying goodbye for like the final time. Because they might be knowing that they're dying or something.
Oh yeah, but hold on. You're not saying that. No, go away cancer with your brain.
No, you can almost like it's crazy. You can.
You can
like it's crazy. Like I've heard stories about it where people just like they have a completely solid mindset and they overcome cancer.
Okay, like.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know if it's 100% true, but I've heard of shit like that.
Okay, because me and Ibs were talking about like the whole mind over matter thing. Because there's a story where this woman thought there's a story where this woman thought that she was pregnant, so her body started to go into the pregnant phases, but then she found out she wasn't pregnant, so then her body converted back to normal. So it's a mind over matter thing.
I see what you're saying, but your body can't. But your mind over matter can only stop cells from dying and just like or make them die. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get what. Let's just say that we've heard that because that's kind of touchy to some people. What they
true.
Yeah.
No, I get that, and I'm not saying like people don't have the willpower to cure cancer. Like I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to be offensive.
There's a patent for the cure for AIDS. It's on the internet.
I mean,
there's a patent.
Dude, Magic Johnson got cured. That's why that nigga ain't dead.
Yeah.
Like he had AIDS in like the 80s when AIDS was killing people like that. Now he's cured. He's normal, and like you couldn't tell because like usually when people have AIDS,
he's normal. He's not black anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like people who get AIDS, they usually become hella skinny. He got fat.
Yeah,
that is true.
What are your idea on the best economic policies and systems?
I don't think there's any good. Like,
I think.
I don't know, man. I don't really care.
Like
what we have now. He's talking about like capitalism
and communism, and
communism.
I don't know.
Capitalism works best.
I mean, yeah. I just wish we lived in more of like a utopia society where it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There's too much corruption to find that.
Yeah, there's way too much corruption in the world.
Yeah, there's too much of that.
Because there's always been people that be like, communism works in theory. It does.
But it also doesn't work at all.
It doesn't work because there's too much corruption. Like, yes, everybody being equal, getting the same pay. Yes, that would be, I guess.
You need a foundation. You can't all be equal. Nothing will work.
Exactly.
And like, I mean, is it communism? Because Vladimir Putin's above everyone.
Exactly.
Like, I never understood that.
It all comes back to everybody has their own challenges and their own tests that they must overcome in life.
Yes. What is the 13%? Because someone said that. Thoughts on the 13%?
Isn't that black people are only 13% of the population but do 60% of the crime? I think that's what they're saying.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know, man. What do you mean?
I want to talk to you guys about fucking getting a skill set.
Yeah, hold up. How can that? We can't really have thoughts on that. It's just a statistic, Well,
he's probably.
What do you mean?
Okay. They said thoughts on 13%. I mean, like if it's a statistic, then it exists. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's a legit crime statistic. People say it's racist.
Yeah, I don't think it's true.
No, it's not.
I thought it was fake.
That sounds like something that you would just hear. You know what I mean?
It just sounds like something
it's become a meme, but that is like 100% legit.
Is that the one that John
FBI
got in trouble for saying?
I think it was, yeah.
And then it became a meme afterwards?
Too much shit.
See, fucking JonTron was blackpilled. And, I mean, that's true. I'm not trying to be I'm black. I'm black. But...
You're black-pilled.
Nick, I'm black, and I'm black-pilled. Niggas do way more crime than white people. I mean, in terms of, like, theft, Grand Theft Auto, shit like that.
Well, they're also put in a situation for some. I mean,
yeah, that is true.
No, I agree. It's a toxic living where they live in the ghettos and it only produces ghetto niggas. So
not many white people are exposed to the environment where they're forced to pick up a gun. You know what I mean?
That is true.
No, I agree with that. It's fucked up, but I mean, I'm not one of those people where they're like, oh, just don't fucking do it. I mean, that's the culture and that's just how they're born. It's sad. It shouldn't be like that. It's wrong. It's immoral, but that's just how the world works, and that's how it is.
And we're not making any progress to fix that. It seems, Really?
I mean, we can't really do anything. It's already in
Donald Trump is giving money to Israel.
Yeah.
It's so shut up.
He spent $1 trillion.
Tell him to stop.
He spent $1 trillion on guns for a potential World War III when there's college is pretty much mortgaging a second house at this point. Like, please.
Probably more.
Yeah. Overall, I do like Donald Trump, but I feel like he has a lot of like boomer perspectives on shit. Like, he should add more, like more understand. Like, I know like a lot of millennials. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is 70, so I understand that, but yeah.
Yeah.
He has to adapt.
Like, there's people who went too far, like Bernie Sanders, where he's he's trying to be, like, our society can't work our society can't work like that. He's trying to turn us into a socialist society. It doesn't work like that. We can't be that.
Can we talk about how people are trying to, like, for presidency, they're trying to be a meme? Like, I heard so many presidential candidates saying, I need a vibe. And, like, what the fuck is her name? Warren? Like...
Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah, her. was trying to like argue on stage and like after it cut, like she knew that her mic was on and still tried to start like a scene with Bernie Sanders. Like they're trying to grab attention. Like that's not. We need someone that's a role model.
They're trying to like emulate what Trump did, and it's just not working for them.
And now Trump knows I don't need to do that. Like
exactly,
he hasn't spent any of his own money on advertising. That dude knows that. Like
he's already there. He's already the president.
Yeah,
it's like,
I feel like the person that I would want to support isn't an attention grabber and isn't trying to like cheat their way to the top by becoming a meme.
Yeah,
exactly. The thing about Trump is his memedom was natural. It just happened because the way he talks, how aggressive he is in debate. Yeah, exactly. All these people like Hillary Clinton, where she was like Pokemon Go to the polls. That was fucking the worst.
You know what would really help out Trump? If he actually in his whatever during like
if he installed Raid Shadow Legends.
No, if he calls them out for doing that. If he calls them out for doing that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. That'd be a big
you're trying to be like me. You're making jokes. You're cracking jokes like me. You're trying to be like me.
That would be a big boost because everyone will be like, oh, so he's the one that we want to vote.
Yeah, because they're the ones emulating what he's trying to do. They're trying to do the same scheme, the same market strategy, except for he did it 10 times better. He was on top of that shit. They ain't close to him. When they do it, it's cringe. When he does it, it's keck because he does it naturally. That's who he is. He's not some fucking, politician who studied all fucking day like that. You know what I'm saying? He's out in the real world, in the business world. He knows how people works.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's a business...
I think his greatest accomplishment is still being in...
I feel like he wanted to become a politician and the president because he's like, okay, well, here's shit I would change. You know what? Why don't I just run then? Fuck it. It's like that shit I was telling you. You get a creative idea that goes past your head and start thinking, oh, that's too hard. That's intangible. That's impossible. Fucking do it, man.
He's made his mark on the world.
Exactly.
I like how he smoothed out tensions with North Korea, even though Obama couldn't do it and George Bush couldn't do it. But when Trump does it, and then and people fucking like that's the only thing people nigga. But yeah, like
had to pause just to be like.
Yes. But yeah, Trump's smooth relations with fucking North Korea, like our enemy forever, and he never got credit for that because all people care about is like
the bad shit he does.
Yeah, and he doesn't even do the quote unquote the bad shit. Yeah, he's done inappropriate shit. Who hasn't? Joe Biden.
Everybody's at inappropriate shit. They just want to use it as a way to cancel it. Like, this was one time I saw this one Twitter post about these kids throwing up Nazi salutes at a party, drinking underage. And people, like, ghetto black bitches on Twitter were like, oh, they're drinking underage. They shouldn't be doing that. Bitch, you were probably drinking since you were 12. Shut the fuck up. Like,
exactly.
Jesus Christ,
man. Nazi signs, like, as a joke.
Yeah, they were throwing up the Hitler salute as a joke, and they were trying to cancel fucking high school kids over it, man.
Okay, I'm not gonna... Actually, I probably shouldn't say that on live. Never mind.
It's like, come on, leave the fucking kids alone. They got them kicked out of like their private school and everything, man. It's like, come on, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, I've thrown it up as like a joke in my private school.
Yeah, we all do. It's just a fucking joke. Bruh, it's a fucking joke.
Killing Hitler. Come on, come on.
Yeah, dude. What happened? I'm not trying to be fucking go Joker mode, but what happened to our society where like you can't even fucking joke about anything? The people getting offended is because
I think people just get a false sense of accomplishment from like shutting someone big down.
Dude, yeah, because the way that
I'm the guy who took down so and so, you know.
Yeah. And it leads back to the doomer thing where people don't feel fulfilled, so they think that canceling someone online that they think is morally wrong or something that gives them that boost of dopamine and
the
fucking
false sense of accomplishment.
Exactly, false sense of accomplishment. Like it's so dumb. Like if you have no self-worth that you think fucking canceling someone on goddamn Twitter makes your life valid, it's not. Like I'm not saying go die, but like, you know,
you need to fix your life through. You need to think through your shit and not get guided by rage, but actually think, okay, this is not something I wanted to hear, but is it true though? Because if it's true, then I have to change my moral compass instead of him having to change his.
Yeah.
But people just want to be blind sheep that believe everything that the media tells them. Oh, CNN said so-and-so said this, so you might have a different view on it, but my God, CNN told me about it, so fuck you.
It's also like whatever you hear first, it doesn't matter if it's disproven. It's what you hear first.
Exactly.
It was like the kids when
I can tell you before. Sorry, I just want to say this.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay, so if you were to meet like, okay, so yeah, if I was gonna introduce you to my friend, and if I said like, oh, this guy's like really cool, like, you know what I mean, like I gave. Actually, no. Negative stuff usually sticks better. Okay, so let's say that you were like trying to meet someone, and I was like, yeah, I had an interaction with him. Dude fucking sucks. You're like super racist, kind of an asshole. Even if you guys have a good interaction, you're still gonna get that like vibe from him because it's what you were first familiar with.
I might question you. I might be like, hey, I mean, he was kind of cool with me. What's up with that? And you'd be like, oh, he's just putting on a show. He doesn't mean that.
He's talking about like he's talking about like before you met him.
Yeah, like first impressions. Like the first like before, that impression that I'm going off by your experience. It's not even a first impression. I'd call it like a fucking zero impression or some shit. Where it's like I didn't meet the guy, but I'm going off of what you like. You're giving me a heads up. That's what you're trying to say, and I'm going off of a heads up, not off of like actual facts.
We as people just usually take things at face value, and that's why people are blue pilled, and that's why most of society is blue pilled, and they don't take the red pill or the black pill, because they just want to take things at face value. And the population.
Just normal people. But like the media is pumping out negative news because it gets the most views. They're greedy motherfuckers who just want your money from your views. And the more you give them attention, the more they're gonna do it. You don't want to give the media attention for spewing out bullshit. Negative attention or positive attention, it's the same shit. It's the same. It gets everyone in the same place. You know what I'm saying?
Bad publicity is free publicity, basically.
Exactly, and you don't want like that's what a lot of people be like. Oh, he's just spewing out of his fucking he's just blowing smoke just to get clicks and shit. But then they click on it just to see what he's talking about, anyways. Motherfucker, why'd you click on it then? You're helping out the cause. You're just as brain dead as you are.
Sometimes you're just too curious. You can't help yourself.
Yeah, I get it, but I'd rather get someone else's opinion. Be like, hey, go watch that video for me. That way, I mean, at least. That's one less view they're getting. Just go watch the video and give me a recap.
They're still getting the view because your friend.
Yeah, because it's still the view.
It's not
from
two
them,
views.
So
it's not two views though.
And now you don't have time.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't tell your friend to watch the video regardless.
Yeah. What if you're just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna watch that video, but then your friend just chimes in, oh, I watched it. Oh, what's it about?
Oh, well, do that. In that case, yeah, do that. But like in other circumstances, just watch the fucking video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would still be the same.
Or there's gonna be clips and if it's really hot news, there's gonna be clips everywhere.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Talking about that Keemstar shit.
Yeah, or the iDub shit. That shit was all over Twitter. That shit was all over iFunny, all over Instagram.
Yeah,
I saw it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keemstar, I love him or hate him. Man's a genius.
He is based.
Dude, it literally was getting canceled, and then hashtag where people praised him, and it canceled out the hashtags saying he's canceled.
He's almost been canceled so many times, bro. Leafy came after him. iDubbbz.
No,
niggas,
he will never.
on Twitter.
Always be a thing.
He's never.
He's gone through so much, like saying hard R, saying like doing all this scummy shit.
He's just
falsely accusing someone of being a pedophile. Dude, there is no way that he's gonna get canceled. Like I'm saying,
I just don't get it. What is the charisma behind him to get that powerful?
I think it's how he carries himself, his voice, the way he talks.
Yeah, he has confidence in himself.
His cockiness.
Even though he acts like a fucking asshole all the time.
Maybe
that's why he likes.
Because he is an asshole, I think.
Like confidence, doesn't take shit, can, just does say what he wants to. So, it's respectable.
Yeah. Okay, so we got.
So if you let yourself get canceled, then yeah, I think you deserve it. Because if we all make mistakes, we all do stupid shit, but it's okay. Bounce back.
Not really.
You always got, because they tried canceling my boy Kanye too. Nobody was able to get him down.
Yeah, what was it even about again? I don't even remember too much. Like Kanye
I remember he went to the Grammys or something, and Taylor Swift won an award for best video.
And he's like, didn't you say like, was it Beyonce?
Yeah, he jumps on. He's like, Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best video of all time. And then Taylor Swift started crying because they started booing Kanye and they thought that they were booing her and shit. She started hella crying and shit. People just were, and then like I don't know, there was like a bunch of more beef. From there, they just started beefing for like no reason.
Yeah,
that's kind of a dick move though, man.
Yeah, it kind of is, but he was drunk. His mom just died. He was in a bad place in his life.
Why does Kanye West look like a fucking chipmunk for real?
No, he does.
He's cool.
No, it's because
people asking what black pill is. It's just being woke, pretty much.
Extremely woke. Like it's like extreme red pillism.
It's also where you're not afraid to be like you're not afraid to say speak.
It's the epitome of woke. You are the wokest.
We're probably not
as wokest you can be.
We're not saying the most this is pretty.
We're not putting a mask and a show on just for the government's sake.
This is pretty taboo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's gonna be really taboo. The shit we're talking about. But I just want to add in.
Some people think that this is sad. That we're not.
Hey, the reason why his face looks like that is because he got in a car accident and he needed his jaw bolted togetger or something.
I feel like he's always looked like that though.
Okay, he kind of always has.
Also, we're just talking. You know what I mean? If what we're saying isn't. You know what I mean? It's just talking.
Something in your blouse got me feeling so aroused. What up, Jay?
It's not like a how do I put it? It's not like a video where you edit your thoughts and what you release is what you're standing by. It's just talking.
That's why people thought H3 was good because his edited thoughts are not the same as his true unedited podcast thoughts. So
but his are he has people that will say, hey, maybe don't say that. You know what I mean? But we're just talking, live. So it's a little bit different. But
he didn't always look like that. I think it's after the accident he started looking like that. Yeah, because if you look at something like a picture like this, I mean, he kind of does, but not as much. I still see.
Nah, I mean, it looks. He might have just put on a little baby. I mean, he still looks. It's just the angle. He still looks baby face, bit monkey. Okay, I seen this guy who said he commented. I seen this guy who commented. He said, "I take things at face value, but I'm also red pilled." That was a bad example. When I say taking things at face value, I'm talking more of what the media and the media conglomerate, the heads of the world tell you.
You don't question anything. You just accept shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying if someone says I'm not saying if someone says, hey, watch out, there's something on the other side, some random shit. I'm not saying you should not believe in everything. I'm talking about more of
Blackpilled is extremely woke. You just gotta. It's more of just in depth. You know what I'm saying? It's you question everything. You question everything, and you sometimes get a little too deep to shit that you don't really want. That mentally disturbs you almost. You just go so deep.
You're not afraid to be against the norm in terms of what you say, really.
Exactly.
You do. I mean, what you want instead of more, but not to the sense of it's hurting other people. More of you think freely, you do what you want, and you achieve yourself. You don't let other people get you down. You don't let the media get you down. You don't let people control your life. Basically,
I'm not letting COVID get me down. It's a little bit
exactly
happening. You know what I mean? I feel no one's don't panic. You know what I mean? It'll you'll be okay if you're safe, if you're not being a dumbass like the people in Florida are. But at the same time, it's I think a lot of people are saying, oh, summer break. No, bro, this is gonna be in the history books like World War II, and we're not taking it serious enough. But at the same time, don't freak out. Just enjoy life. Don't you don't have to be sad for the next 5 months or however long this rides out. But at the same time, not appreciate, but understand that this is fucking insane what's happening right now. And
I know. I think appreciate's a good word though. You should appreciate the situation you're in. Take advantage of things that you really couldn't normally do now that you're home all the time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got more time, or maybe you're actually working more because your coworkers are not working no more. They don't want to get the virus, so now you're actually working harder. Get that extra money. You know what I'm saying? Be motivated to get that shit.
Speaking of what Grizzle was saying about Florida,
they're stupid, man.
Fucking all them dopamine junkies who are so obsessed with partying and shit that they would risk the lives of other people and themselves just so they can get their dopamine fix. I hope they get corona. I hope they get it.
I mean, they learn their lesson. Yeah, that's how you learn your lesson.
They need to be an example. Some people need to be in the hospital or just simply die so that others will stay safe.
Yeah, people that far in the blue pill and are just that much of a fucking normie,
that blind.
They deserve. And they would do that. They deserve to be eradicated. Like they should. I'm not talking about like killing them. I'm talking about like if they get corona, they deserve that, and they should deserve to die because of it.
Recently on the news, there was a 30-year-old man, like fully healthy, that died of corona, and they interviewed the crying wife like the next day, and that's kind of brutal. You shouldn't it's kind of disrespectful.
Oh yeah, true.
You have to do that because now like the dumbass Florida people are gonna be like, wait, he was perfectly healthy and he was 30. Yeah. Oh shit, maybe it's not just my grandparents.
The thing when people calling it like the where's the black pill, Kyrie, nigga? Oh yeah, someone said something about the white pill. What is the white pill? I don't know.
I don't know. I just asked that.
Extremely blue pilled.
Isn't the white pill
extremely red?
I don't know.
Because it would be the opposite of black, right?
I think the white pill might have to do something with like religion, maybe like
maybe religious awakening. White pill is happy. Coon pill.
What?
It's the coon pill.
The coon pill. God damn.
You're a coomer. If you're a coomer, don't shake my hand, please. I don't want to rub your. I don't want your meat grind. I'm not a coomer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are a coomer. Coomer.
White supremacy. Do you guys support it?
No.
Why not?
Yes, I support it.
Is that based to support it, or is it not based? Christ pilled.
Is it based if you're black but you support white supremacy?
No.
Is that based or what?
No.
That's based. That's based.
That's not based. That's being retarded.
Fuck you.
What did Kyrie post?
It didn't pop up, Kyrie. You gotta fucking do a different picture.
Is it based to be talking about civil rights and stuff when you're a multimillionaire?
No. The thing that fucking pisses me off about black people, I'm black. This is coming from me being black. is that like they talk about how they're oppressed and shit. Like yes, they were systematically oppressed like hundreds of years ago. Dude, but some of the richest, but I'm saying like some of the richest people in the world, like NBA players and football players, are black.
Though. Yeah,
most sports players are black.
Yeah, 90% of 95% of basketball players are black. I would say like 80% of NFL is black.
But is that oppression?
No,
it's just they're better.
No, is that oppression to white people and people that can't?
Yes.
No,
how?
It's not oppression to white people.
It's not.
Because it's just they're better.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, you can't help it.
That's like saying
you're right.
That's like saying you're oppressing women by being stronger.
No, exactly. You're right. That's my point. That it's not oppression either way. It's just
how it is.
Oppression or depression.
Not everyone's equal.
Oppression. Exactly.
Everyone's got their ups and downs. It's
black people have
we're not living in a fairy tale.
Yeah, we're not.
Guys, IDubbbz is actually correct, and we're just not woke enough to realize it.
You're right.
Sure.
You know what?
Could that be facts? Could that be facts? Or maybe that's what H3 and H3 is trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's just so woke that he just understands the cuck.
You know, he's Jewish. He probably took the Jew pill himself. He's probably
had to. He admitted the Jew pill.
Black people are upset because if you can't rap or play ball, then you won't have it good in life. That's not true. That's not true.
I'm gonna grow out an afro.
Nigga, your hair is not Afro-worthy.
I'm an Afro-American, okay?
You don't have that fucking Jew Muslim, Jew.
Oh, you're Jew-pilled.
I am Jew-pilled. I Jew-pilled you.
Someone wants to know.
You didn't Jew-pill me. I funny Jew-pilled me. I'm an funny schizophrenic, okay, motherfucker?
I told you about the 9/11 thing, though, bitch.
Okay, you did tell me about that, but I already knew about the Jew pill and how like they were secretly controlling Hollywood and shit like that.
Nah, we touched.
Call Me Carson did 9/11. There.
Okay. Someone asked what our religious views are.
Religious?
Muslim.
Yeah.
I
would say.
What's up, this? Dibs?
Huh?
What'd you say it was?
Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. I stand by my brothers, my black brothers. You know the black Muslims that think they're better than everybody, shaking up everybody in the street and everything. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I don't even know you. I'm your neighbor for 5 years. What?
I am Catholic, but I don't believe a lot of the stuff in the Bible. I know there's a God, and that there is like the God that is in the Bible is very similar to what we actually have, but a lot of the stories are just I don't think they're true.
There's something you have to critically think about. I think like a lot of people are always trying to disprove God with science, and I feel like science uses God. In fact, I think angels are the laws of physics.
Yeah,
and just scientific laws. Those are angels, I think. Like
you remember when you was at my house and we was talking about all our theories of like what God could be and like is God really a fucking like an alien or whatever? Because we were talking about how
people think Jesus was an alien.
Yeah,
you guys believe in aliens? I say yes.
Yes,
I say yes.
Of course.
There's like billion. I don't think. I mean, it's possible that they aren't advanced enough to fly like a light year. Say what's up, bro? But I think that there's definitely like a planet, like because there's like billions of planets all over the known universe. There's definitely some like humans that are like gray and have a tail for a dick instead of like
Yeah. I just want to explain something. I have a theory that angels are actually scientific laws. Now, I want you to think about it like this.
Yeah, elaborate.
You cannot see angels.
I'm very confused.
You cannot see angels. In my religion, they say you cannot see angels unless you have a specific eye. So it's like this. Think about it. They're made out of holy light. What light is could be what? It could be knowledge, right?
This is Muslim, right? We're talking about?
Yeah. But
okay.
If you think about it, light could be a type of knowledge that you can't. It's something you can't see in something. You know what I'm saying?
Not the physical light, like the
I'm saying, like like the way the moon rotates around Earth using like gravity and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that could be like the law of gravity is the angel that is putting this in place, that is allowing this shit. Because it's like God says like each angel has like a different task or something. You know what I'm saying?
No. Can someone in chat?
No, but okay.
Do people understand in chat?
In Islam, a lot of the angels have different roles that they do.
A lot of people thought you were joking, bro.
Okay, I'm halfway. I'm speculating. I'm grasping.
One person just quoted me, but I only believe in God exists, but nothing. That's not what I said. I just think that there is like a God above us, but I don't think that a lot of the stuff is accurate as much. Like, yeah, I don't know if I'm not saying I'm Jewish. I think that Jesus existed. I don't know.
Yeah, he's documented in history. He's 100%.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if he actually walked on.
No, yeah.
What I meant.
No, yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's 100% a fact that Jesus existed. He's documented in Roman history. But I don't. Yeah, like I'm Catholic, strong Christian, or Catholic. I'm just not like a. I follow like I think that obviously, you do some bad stuff, you're going to hell. But yeah, if you're homosexual, you're not gonna burn in hell, in my opinion. Or in my belief, not my opinion.
I get you.
So do you guys understand what Ibs is saying? Because
listen, let me explain it. People are asking the angels created laws of physics. No, they are the laws of physics, but we're just discovering them, bro. It's like that's how the world works. That's how the world. God created the angels to have the world be run.
So someone just said Jesus wasn't real. He was. It's a proven fact. That's not.
No, you guys are laughing. I'm spitting facts.
He is what. Yeah,
Israel's not real. Why is it called Israel if it's not real? It is not real. It's a play on words. They know it ain't real. They try to brainwash you by saying Israel. It's not real. Fuck out of here with this Israel shit.
If God loves me, why can't I get a big titty goth girlfriend? God doesn't love you enough.
You guys make no sense. You're just not black-pilled enough, bro. We gotta get you down there even more.
Lust is a sin.
Can we talk about how God was an asshole? Okay.
Dude, God is an asshole.
I think he just gets everybody, on their own path to life.
No. This
by killing people and
blowing
them up.
Let me tell a story. So this guy, he's married to his wife. Out of nowhere, God just straight up kills the man, then tells the brother, yeah, you gotta bang the wife to keep the bloodline going. And instead of being like, why did you kill my brother then? He's like, all right, well, I guess I gotta do it for God, because I love God. And then, he's about to pound, he's about to smash. And he's like, God, come on, I don't want to do this. It's my brother. And then God just fucking murders the guy. like for not wanting to have sex with his dead brother's wife.
Jesus, I don't know about that, man.
Like, no, I mean, I'm aware that the Old Testament is like like, you know, most of it's like to tell a narrative, like, you know, it's not literal, but either way, I just feel like I don't know, and some of it just seems too.
I just feel like we're here to like improve something in our life, you know, like to improve ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves. You know, I think I was on this woke shit a couple of days ago, but I was saying some shit how like if you think about it. You know how, like, heaven is kind of, like, described as you have, like, everything you ever wanted?
Yeah,
it's like the perfect utopia. And it's like,
God doesn't... imagine it, really. Like, you can't do it justice.
No, but what if it's, like, for people that, you know, control their selfish desires in this world and are able to control, you know, their desires in heaven. And so they get everything they wanted and they create... But what if, like, you're able to create stuff in heaven? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you mean.
And, but the
one
people...
person says stories from my story. It's in the... I don't know. I learned this a while ago. I go to a Catholic school.
The good people, bro, they go to heaven so they can, you know, they don't do wrong with their, you know, their abilities in heaven. But the bad people go to hell so that they're not able to, you know, they're condemned, so they can't, you know, create evil.
I feel like demons is a cool ass concept. I don't understand a lot of that demon shit, like, because like why would
they're like fallen? They're supposed to be like fallen angels or something.
No, I understand that, but if God has all this power, why would He allow? Like, cause, like,
that's what I always say. That's what I always say.
So he quote unquote punished the angel by making him stronger than all the other angels and making him a ruler of his own anti-heaven and being able to corrupt souls. That makes no sense. If you love your children,
the Bible is bullshit, man. It's such bullshit. There's a story in the Bible where it's like these three men. They're trying to build a tower to heaven to kill God. So God changes all their languages so they can't understand each other, right? But if you think about it, why would God stop them? Because if they built a tower trying to go to heaven, they would go to space and die because they would be in like the atmosphere. So that doesn't make sense. So that's another thing. So
I think he just didn't want people wasting time on it. Like, that's not something you're supposed to be, you know.
But that doesn't make sense. Like, he punished them by changing their languages so they couldn't.
Well, by the way, I'm supposed, like, this is another thing that separates me from Catholic. I'm supposed to believe that God's perfect. I do believe that God's perfect, which is why I don't think that a lot of the stuff lines up. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see why he would do a lot of things. So that's why I think that a lot of the Old Testament, even though it's like, I know it's not literal, it kind of falls apart for me.
I think it is the Tower of Babel. Whoever said that, but
your
yeah,
mom said we're missing the point, but I don't understand what you're saying.
The point of what? Religion?
I don't know. Cringe moment. What are we getting wrong?
I feel like it's just you're not supposed to be wasting your time. You know, on building a tower. You're not supposed to be focusing on God like to seeing Him physically. You're supposed to be seeing Him spiritually. You know, instead.
But the story is heavily implied that they were going to build a tower to heaven and they would eventually reach heaven. So God changed their languages so they couldn't understand each other and they couldn't continue. So, but it's heavily implied that they were going to get to heaven, which doesn't make sense unless, you know, like, people back in the day just assumed space was heaven or something.
Here, let's move off this topic because we're losing people and chat does not seem to like it.
I mean, it's getting hella late anyway.
You want to just wrap it up then? Maybe another.
I don't care. I'm doing good.
No, I think we could talk about a couple more things.
Well, let's talk about a little more because this is kind of a negative note to end on. Yeah, we're losing people like flies. I know. I'm just reading it off.
Let me see. I got an idea that I wanted to talk about. So here,
what's up?
I want you guys to understand that self-learning isn't as hard as you think it is. Self-teaching is not as hard as you think it is. And I feel like a lot of these people are famous, like the heavily famous people, like famous artists, famous athletes, and, you know, famous, like, music artists and shit like that. It's something basic that they've just been focusing on for a long time, and they cranked it up to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? It's like music is extremely basic. It's something kids learn. They learn rhythm and stuff, but it's just something that they have, you know, refined to the point to where it's kind of more, it's a lot more complex. And not a lot of people can grasp it. Now there's skill involved and shit like that. And now they're able to make millions and millions of dollars off of this craft that is something simple that a kid can do, but just not as good because they're just, you know, they're beginners.
Yeah.
There's one thing I want to add.
You're cool, Slavian.
Yeah, it's okay, man. It was we just shouldn't have got so. I feel
we went too deep in it.
Yeah, no, I feel like I didn't properly explain myself. I believe in God. I'm a Catholic. I just think that a lot of the stuff I don't like fully. I don't like, for example, I just don't think that my mom's gonna go to hell because she divorced my dad. Type stuff like that. You know what I mean? We still believe in. I believe in God. I'm just saying, yeah.
Here's one thing I'm gonna say. What was I gonna say? This shows who is truly like blue pilled or red pilled, because we're just expressing our ideas and shit. And these people are so blue pilled that they're like they refuse to at least accept it and try to take our point of view.
Yeah,
and they just bash us and say, "No, that's not right. You're attacking my religion." We're not attacking your religion.
Just calling us dumb because
or maybe people are just like tapping out because we're talking about religion. It's like you can't handle like just talking about religion just for a bit.
No,
yeah,
these fucking blue pilled like. I'm not trying to attack you guys, but this shows who is truly red and black pilled or who's blue pilled. Where if someone is attacking your belief, and we're talking about this, the thing that keeps people from going like batshit crazy is their belief. So your belief is so strong that if it's shattered, you don't know, you have no sense of like yourself anymore.
Sense of identity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're saying it's good, so yeah. So yeah.
So and I'm not trying to attack people. I'm just saying that. Like you have to be open if you want to be truly red or black pilled. You have to be open to new ideas. That's the whole
new
point.
idea.
You can't be closed-minded.
Philosophy. It's philosophy.
It is. You have to be open-minded. And I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm just saying if you truly want to be red pilled or black pilled and understand how the world really works, you have to be open to anything, even if it's fucking crazy, like what Ibs was saying about the laws of physics being.
Bro, we gotta talk about.
Listen, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, and I'm on some woke shit.
I don't know.
Bro, you're too high.
I'm not even high no more, bro. What are you smoking?
I don't know why the angels equal gravity, but okay, bro.
Bro, listen,
I get what he's saying. It's kind of like it's kind of okay. Like if you've ever seen
God creates the angels, He creates the laws of fucking science and physics and shit.
Okay, but God also made the tree. So is the tree the laws? You know what I mean? I see what you're trying to say.
No, it's a difference because it's a tree. It's physically there and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like like if you played like the Legends of Ocarina of Time, there's like 3 goddesses. There's the goddess of water, land, and fire or whatever.
Yeah. Are you guys all high? I am not high.
I'm not high.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't think he is anymore.
It's been 2 hours, dude. I've never smoked. Allegedly.
Never.
What are you talking?
I don't even know what the word means. I'm just saying it to be safe. And we are black. I understand it. See, he understands. I'm not stoning. Ali Setowan, he agrees. It's like I'm trying to like it's creative to do a specific job, and so that's the job. Like they're not literally flying, fucking angels and shit, I think.
He's saying it's kind of like in like Greek mythology where each god has their own assigned role.
But they're angels instead of gods.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like if the main god sent like Poseidon is the god of the sea, what does that even fucking mean? Like
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
I think we went too far down, Billy.
I'm just looking at the chat and everyone's just either saying allegedly or saying we're gonna lose people. Like we just lost 4 right now. And
listen, don't worry about the numbers. We're fine. The numbers are fine.
It's just
everywhere. The numbers.
Don't worry about the numbers, bro. The numbers are fine. The numbers will come back as we get back on topic. But we just need to talk about this right now.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the numbers in society.
I'm talking about the numbers from Black Ops 1. Mason, what do the numbers mean? Someone tells me. The numbers don't lie. Fuck you, stick wrestling.
I have to know this, though.
The numbers are the 2 answers to the universe.
Is it normie to say normie in 2020? I think yes.
No. It's just... I don't know. If normie is normie, then when someone has to make a new word, then...
If it's a normie saying, I don't know, this is convoluted. If it's a normie calling someone a normie, that's normie shit. If it's a fucking based ass nigga saying a normie, Because like it's like when people like overuse the word simp and cuck. Like
it depends on who says it. You know what I'm saying?
But like people still don't have the entire meaning of simp. And people say if you have a girlfriend, you can't be a simp. Yes, you can. You can simp to your girlfriend.
Yes, you can.
If you give her too much power in the relationship and she runs over you and treats you like shit, you're a simp.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So people saying iDubbbz isn't a simp, it's the people who pay to her OnlyFans. No, he's the
it's
simp.
Both. It's fucking
he's
both.
the simp. He's the simp.
They're both
for letting
simps.
his girlfriend do that, letting him, and like you were saying, obviously he's not comfortable with it. Look at his fucking face. Look at his fucking face.
He's not comfortable at all with it.
He's not, dude. He was red like a fucking tomato the whole time.
I should have called him a fucking little bitch too while I'm at it. Maybe then he would have fucking cried to sleep. I mean, like, look at your little fucking red-faced bitch. Fucking stupid beanie head ass bitch. He's probably watching right now. Fuck you, bitch. I'm just kidding. He's not watching.
Oh, did you hear?
We're so famous, man. We're so famous.
Did you hear that him or his girlfriend have been taking down like her OnlyFans links online?
In comments in his videos.
Yeah, and he's been deleting man.
Ali is woke. Fuck you guys.
Simp.
Ali is woke on my theory.
Like that is true simping, where it's like, I mean, people that's simping. He's simping to his girlfriend. He's not comfortable with it. Obviously, he's only saying that because iDubbbz is an incel.
He's mad.
Here's my two.
Fucking iDubbbz. iDubbbz, look at his face.
Here's my.
All right, we're gonna go for like another 20 minutes. Then I think we're just gonna have to tune into next week.
I have a pretty good theory. Oh, is this a weekly thing?
Yes. Oh, hold on.
No, not next week. Next 2
yes,
weeks.
Yes. Simps are guys who attach to girls like glue. Okay, go. Sorry.
Wait, did you say every 2 weeks?
Yes, every 2 weeks.
Dude, I can't even express how perfectly that works for my schedule. Anyway, shit, what was I gonna say?
I can play basketball like I'm black.
Okay, well that jogged
call
my
it
memory.
black skitball, nigga.
I don't know why, but that somehow jogged my memory. Anyway, I think that iDubbbz made that video because he wanted to prove his loyalty to his girlfriend. Like,
yeah,
like he seemed so like
he didn't want her like doubting him, his love or anything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What is it? What the fuck is negative XP?
He looks like he's
It's called incel core. They're like a whole genre they created where if you've seen like the song Scott Pilgrim versus the World ruined a whole generation of women.
Oh, yeah.
That is such a good song.
It's spitting facts.
It's spitting facts.
The generation of women are trash. The generation of humans have been so trash. Like people in general have just been so shitty, man. It's like, is it hard to just get along with each other? Just don't let your greed, don't let your lust, don't let anything get a part of you. You know what I'm saying, man? Just be happy in life. Let people, like be happy and stuff.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I say that while I bash a bunch of people on YouTube.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do.
It's just content.
Give us more questions. Do you guys have a set time and day for these streams? Well, I mean,
how does Ibs impose heat but then preach nonviolence? What was he saying?
He said, "Do you guys have a set time and date for these?"
It'll just probably be 11 every other week.
Every Friday, every other week, Friday at 11.
We might
Central Time.
What do you guys think about Jordan Peterson?
2 weeks in a row.
No opinion. Well, I can't think of who that is right now.
Jordan Peterson.
He's one of like the originators of like the men going their own way mindset where I think he's one of the people who talked about the 80-20 rule.
Sounds like
yeah.
Isn't that the whole like? Aren't men supposed to go their own way? Isn't that how the world works? And then the female follows.
Yeah, that sounds hella sexist, but that's not what we're trying to say.
But I'm like, yeah, it's like a man is supposed to. I mean, women can do it too. Women go their own way too, and then a man will follow. You know, like it's like
they go in their own way to spread their legs.
You take a dream you have, and you just go with it, man.
Yeah, and then
go your own way,
and you have a supportive partner. Like that's
exactly.
We're not saying that like we are the lead. Like we're not saying
women can do it too. It's just
it's either way.
Yeah, it's like
close call there.
The whole MGTOW movement is so like men like release the chains that women hold on them in a sense, like how iDubbbz is bitch has a chain on him. You release the chains and you leave and you go your own way. You explore the world for what it is. You become blackpilled. You don't let women run your life. You ignore women and you just be free. That's like the whole philosophy. I'm not saying it's right. I do agree with a lot of the stuff they do and stuff, but there's some kind of like shit that is, I wouldn't say sexist, but it's like they need to kind of change their mindset on some things. But it like most of it I agree with.
Someone said thoughts on that girl that eats animals live and eats. Oh, I've seen that. Have you guys seen that video?
Oh yeah, I made a video on that.
Mukbang.
When was it recent?
The mukbang video.
Oh, that's where I found the video. Now I'm retarded. Never mind. Thoughts?
What are you talking about? His video?
No, yeah, no. I thought I saw it on Twitter timeline, but I saw it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts on video game Donkey. He needs to get good again. Why is he bad? Actually, no, he had a few good videos recently, but I feel like his creative, like, just mindset is just sapped or something. Like, he's not putting his full thought, his full attention into his videos no more. It feels weird. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like he doesn't have that drive.
He doesn't worry.
Thoughts on TikTok Girl 70? Is that the bitch who was doing the Bernie Sanders shit? Because I blocked her.
Who?
Okay, boomer.
Wait. Oh, Nicolo girl.
Yeah.
She is kind of a bitch.
Who got married recently?
Fuck her.
She got mad because someone said nice like beautiful bra, and she went on a rant, and it was like, if I'm gonna pay for tits, I want people to appreciate them.
Isn't that the bitch who said that men should simp for women? She said
yes.
men should praise me like a queen.
She's saying that just so she can get a following.
More donos. Thoughts on the future gamer? I don't know, man.
Oh, you're talking about that meme where it's like the future gamer is like what already the stereotypical gamer looks like, the fucking skinny, fat stomach, long arm, big nose, ugly, acne, fat
fucked
piece
up
of
neck.
shit. Yeah, fucked up neck.
Posture.
Yeah. I mean that's already a thing. So I don't know why people are memeing about it now.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's having fucked up posture nowadays, man.
Yeah,
everyone's looking
like
at their
right
damn
now,
phone and shit.
I'm bending over right now, like pretty much on my back.
And it's not even that bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm bending over right now. My back fucking hurts.
You can fix
now that I'm thinking about it, my back hurts now.
My back always hurts.
Like I'm always thinking about my posture and always how to like fix it and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like self-conscious about it now.
Yeah,
you should, because it helps. It improves like your breathing. I think if you have good posture.
Yeah,
it just helps you overall.
Someone just asked, do any of you go to the gym? I mean, there's a global pandemic, so no.
I used to.
I just go
way back in the day.
I was rich, yeah.
I'm younger, so I don't have to like worry about like getting fat for now. I can just like jump around on my trampoline.
Yeah, he got that young nigga metabolism, so he can just fucking.
If I was rich, I'd go to the gym, but I don't know, bro. I'd rather buy RuneScape. $10 a month on RuneScape instead
thoughts on Kneecap's website tier list. It's Kneecaps. So
fuck Kneecaps. No, I'm just kidding. Kneecaps is actually fire.
You dare insult God.
He be balling.
That's blasphemy.
Fuck that nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
I was watching him before we did the podcast. I was like, fuck, that's loud. And it was a Kneecaps video.
Damn.
Let me think.
How to get out of the doomer mindset, though? We haven't really touched much on how to get out of that mindset, out of that unhealthy mindset.
Yeah, we did. We talked about you have to change your. It was like all in the beginning. Well, after the 30-minute of bullshit, then we started talking about it.
Why are you talking like you're 35? We basically said that it's all like mentality, and you just got to stop feeling bad for yourself and just realize what you have, and just like people in Jamaica, third world country, are happy, yet like super rich people are mad because their life isn't fulfilled enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Okay, you have to find fulfillment in your life.
We did talk about it for a minute.
Someone said, why do you guys talk like you're 35?
Stop masturbating. Masturbate.
Because
masturbate in moderation.
No.
We talk older than we talk older than we do because we're above our age of minds. Like
we think about shit more than
we think about shit more than the normal.
I mean, like if you go to my channel, I'm pretty sure I've said my age, but like I just don't want to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Yeah. It doesn't serve a purpose because then people are just gonna say, why is he saying like he's woke when he's blank?
Yeah. They're gonna low bro you.
It don't matter.
That's why I don't like talking about my age, because people are like, oh, he's only that old. I'm like 3 years older than this guy, and I'm watching him. It's like, you don't low bro me, bro. I'm probably more woke than you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate that you didn't low bro me. You thought I was a lot older.
Oh God. I don't know, bro. That shit's pathetic. Unless you act like a fucking, like, unless the person acts immature and shit, then yeah, I'm a little bro you. But I little bro based off of more of, like, maturity than age,
Yeah, that's my guy.
'Cause I've seen, like, a lot of, especially where I went to, like, elementary school, like, a lot of the kids were, like, fucking... Yeah, they go through hard shit, and they come out like adults, basically.
I got mad bullied because people were so immature. Like, people would be like, everyone would be so afraid of criticism that they would bully each other just because they were afraid, oh, when am I going to get made fun of? Because they were so sensitive. And
they were defensive because they thought they were going to get attacked.
Yeah. Okay, so someone's said thoughts on porn addiction. I have one, 100% normal. Porn addiction. You shouldn't have one, though.
You shouldn't have one. You should try not to have one.
But if you do,
I appreciate great advice. Just try not to have one.
No, seriously. Focus on it. I'm
also addicted, so I can't.
Do something. Okay, when you feel horny, do something else. But it's okay to feel horny every now and then.
You don't want to cold turkey it like a cigarette.
Yeah. Don't cold turkey.
You have to.
Although it is beating your dick is better than not putting on a rubber or anything like that.
No, you're right. But like, if people with porn addictions obviously don't get pussy.
Yeah, because then they be fucking pussy.
Because they're probably like no offense, incel. I mean, we kind of fit in a little bit, but
no, I just know normal people sometimes they just have porn addictions. Like Kanye has a porn addiction.
But to stop it, like if you beat off like 3 times a day,
slow it down steadily.
2 times a day, and then when you have the urge, just distract your mind. It's just the same thing people do to stop smoking. Just don't just less and less and less. And
it's like imagine you're in a car. You can't just slam the brakes if you're on the highway. You got to slow your car down and gradually drop the speed, or else your car is probably gonna fuck up or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're gonna fuck up your brakes or your tires or something. Or your car, if worst case scenario, it flips over and fucking you die.
Jesus.
That's only worst case scenario. So slow down, don't, if you're addicted to porn, you gotta have that mental flip, where like, hey, this shit's kind of gross actually. I'm not actually even getting off this.
No, I've had times where it's like a lot, and then I'm like,
then you slow down.
I'll have like a fun day. Like I'll be talking to like my I'm like Discord friends more often than I do in the day, and I was like, oh, I didn't get around to that. And sometimes it'll be a few days, and then I'll just go ham like 17 times in a day. That's an exaggeration.
Try to talk to people, like not about it, but just keep yourself busy. Just keep your mind off of it.
If you have a porn addiction currently, and it's a thing. You don't worry about it, man. You're in quarantine. Like there's like literally.
Right now it's like
and also
it's okay.
And also the whole meme about beating off prevents corona. That shit's actually real. So fucking beat off, but like if you're like hella addicted.
So is the sunlight. Like it just helps you. It's not.
Yeah.
I'll stop being a Republic count when I post good content on iFunny. There, you happy? Shake Slavian.
Thoughts on who's the best waifu? Shit, I don't know.
If I say it, I'm gonna get canceled.
Hinata
from
Naruto.
She may or may not be 2 years old.
Hinata from Naruto. Hinata from Naruto.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm not really like a waifu guy.
Stop
I guess like
not people cringe. Shut up.
All right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, sure. It was fun.
Okay,
I think it was fun.
Closing thoughts. Just to at least drag it out for like 5 more minutes. Just to close it without just abruptly ending.
Closing thoughts.
Yes.
Princess Bubblegum's a thought.
Yes, that's what I was saying, bro. What a thought. She led Finn on for so long, and then got jealous when he was happy with.
Is Fortnite overrated?
Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, we can just answer questions now to like slowly wrap it up. Like,
let's just answer questions for like
spam me with questions. Also, I want to know how old everyone thinks I am.
Someone said 10 and a half.
25.
Deuce X or Blackpilled.
Yes, someone said 10
Someone
and a half.
sent this guy to Jay.
Deuce
X is not black. Is it Blackpilled? What is Deuce X about?
Guys, give us questions. Like at me.
Like the game Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah. Dude said 21.
15. Oh, 17, 18, 16. Hotel Trabaco 38.
7. 18.
I'm 21. Is that bad? No, I think that's good that you're here learning.
It's a good age. It's a good age.
Do you think Minecraft?
Shit, your voice is deeper than my shit. Like it's just because my mic is shit. Like I sound a little bit deeper, but I do have a high pitched voice.
I'm not putting on a voice. I talked to Ibs
I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I'm baby.
He has his own YouTube
the fucking furry say.
I stay with 10.5. Well, I am not 10.5.
How do you deal with hentai addiction? Eventually just realize that you're masturbating to
No.
drawings and that you need to actually feature me to real porn. What I do is I'll actually alternate between real porn and hentai.
Same.
So it's like
13.
try real porn.
I can't.
No, I'm not 13. Yeah, black dude is 19. Yeah, that's right, dude. You're the black dude now, Billy.
Who, me?
Yeah, the dude said black dude is 19. Yeah, you're just black dude.
All right, we're going to keep it going for one more minute.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a coon.
17, 15, 16, 17.
H3 sucks. I agree completely.
Yes. Thoughts on CCP?
All right.
No.
Before we like actually leave off, ask more questions. Like
not
legit,
10.5.
like legit good last questions, and then we're done.
What's the
Like
worst?
something.
Am I Latino?
Dude,
No.
My friend, fuck off, Wilkin. You know my age. We're friends. Shut the fuck up. What's the worst YouTube fan base?
YouTube fan base?
Shit.
Yes.
Right now, I would say iDubbbz because they're hypocrites.
I'd say
Yes.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie too.
Fuck.
His fans are normie as
Worst
shit. Like,
comment
they
section,
appreciate-
yeah.
Or Logan Paul and Jake Paul is pretty bad themselves too.
They don't have one anymore at this point. Can
All
I have a
right.
kiss? Yes, you can.
I think it's time to wrap it up, guys. We'll see you guys next time on the next podcast in like what 2 weeks, same time Friday night. I think
Yes.
If this
I'm
shit
gonna
doesn't get taken down, if the shit don't get taken down,
On
'cause we're
God.
too fucking woke. We
Subscribe
expose
to
the
me and
facts.
Ibs if you haven't already.
check out Billy's
We
channel too. He's on my channel list. Good night,
Yes.
everybody.
We expose the
Goodbye.
expose the Jew pill, the black pill. We're gonna get fucking taken.